Why would you do that? That's such a terrible sound. Good God. Anyway, we're live. What a great way to start with that terrible sound. Welcome! Welcome
Hello.
back! It's me, I'm Ace the GM. I'm your friendly neighborhood game master, once again, running Princes of the Apocalypse with the group known as Punishment. Why do we call ourselves Punishment, gang?
Because every week's a new pun.
Exactly. And what's our pun this week? What's the name of our group?
Esme.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing here? That might be, now that I think about it, you might have used that already.
Oh
What?
no.
It might
Oh,
be
no,
a
is
What
that
are
a
you
duplicate?
talking about?
Hold on.
I'm just saying, yeah.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Well, I'll have to go back in the annals in our records and check to make sure.
I'm checking right now.
I haven't put them all in the titles of the episodes on YouTube, but I think there was something where maybe it was just the same pun where water, maybe as water was what are in some way. But anyways, that's
well,
fine.
We can use Gawain's name.
Episode
and do
31. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Water is the
something
same
about
exact thing.
rain. Something about rain, but with Gawain's
You
name.
gotta pick a new one now, guys. It's
Oh, we got to do a new one. Okay. All right.
That's
All
okay.
right.
You guys can keep thinking while we do our little intros and our recap and everything. So as I said, I'm Ace the GM, but I am joined as always by these lovely players and their lovely characters. Let's go around and introduce our characters. Starting with, as usual, Gawain, the Kalishtar Warlock. Tell us a little bit about Gawain.
Here's Gawain, little bitty Kalishtar boy. 12-year-old mind in a 16-year-old's body now. Currently, under the servitude of the Dream King. But just recently found out is also beholden to Jormungandr, the World Serpent.
That's right.
So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, he after his brother died, he found this band of misfits and is now trying to find a way to bring his brother and Azra back from the dead now. Because you know what? Death is stupid.
It's stupid, and we should avoid it, and we should make
Stupid
it so it
and it's
doesn't
mean.
exist. Exactly.
Death is a bully.
Should circumvent it at all costs. We are also joined by Esme, the half-elf druid. Who's Esme? What's Esme's deal?
Esme was abandoned by her parents as a child and grew up in a Celianite temple with her aunt and a bunch of people who she's recently run back into. But yeah, she was sent to investigate some like weird things happening. And then that just very quickly escalated. And now she is fighting the fire cult with her friends.
Indeed, very much so. Recently reunited with an old friend that you that you went to school with at the Emerald Enclave in Golden
I don't
Fields.
remember their name, but my brain keeps saying Acura, and that is not correct.
We can rename them Acura. Their name was Zaldrin, but it's all the same. To me. Your next friend will be Acura. We'll make a new friend named Acura because that's fun. We've also got Glarnock, the Minotaur fighter. Tell us a little bit about Glarnock.
Glarnock previously served under the Eternal Flame and killed a lot of people for them. But right now he's kind of just like having crazy flashbacks, having crazy chest pains and haunted illusions in his brain from his from where where the party's headed right now, and he hasn't felt this fear since in a long time. But he's also worried about Mako, and he really wants to protect his friends.
Indeed, very good. That's Glarnock. We also have Poetry, the Tiefling monk. Tell us about Poetry.
So Poetry grew up as a monk in the way of the open hand in the monastery and kind of wandered away from there, whereupon he was jumped by some people in stone masks.
Mm-hmm.
That was an issue for him, and he joined in with this crowd because they were fighting these people that jumped him. Moving way forward, bit by a werewolf, became a lycanthrope, just had first transmutation. I did this last time. What is it?
Transformation.
Transformation. And it's really just trying to figure out what we're up to, because it felt like we were all a group, and then Mako just went his own way with his little scimitar. And now we're gonna fight the fire cult, so Poetry has no idea what he's up to.
Hopefully Mako will catch up. Not sure. It's a good question. And we'll have to figure that out. And last but not least, Boneless, the Changeling Rogue, rejoining us after a very long poop.
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one, too.
Tell us about Boneless.
Boneless was trapped in a television dimension for a very, very long time, but only a few years in Forgotten Realms time. And after they got out, they had no money and no prospects and had to work as an assassin for a while until they met these guys. And they're helping Boneless become a better person.
Delightful. Very good. And that introduces everyone. Mako will not be joining us because Mako left the party, and we're not sure if or when he's going to return because of it seemed to he had a moral what's the word
Creative differences.
Yeah, creative differences. He had a moral
Dilemma.
twinge. Yeah, a moral dilemma and a protest, a moral protest against agreeing to join the water cult, even just in title. He was not down with that, and thus to not create any more problems for the group, he chose to leave. But then he disappeared, and you're not sure where he went after. And who wants to do a recap? Who remembers what happened? I'll give you inspiration if you do a good job.
I have inspiration.
Oh,
so
January,
it's on
change your
one of you
name
three.
to Esme.
Esme changed her name legally.
Really?
No,
Whoa.
no, I'm kidding.
That'd be
That
fun.
was so fast.
It'd be real meta. Mm-hmm. Does anyone want to do the recap?
I did come up with 2 pun ideas. They were Gawainy Day or Dancing in the Gawain.
Dancing in the Gawain. Not singing in the Gawain.
It could be singing too. It could be either of them.
Gotcha. Is dancing in the rain a reference to something that I don't know?
It says so on Google.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. I barely follow pop
Good
culture.
pun generator.
Yeah.
Why did I type Gawain? Rain.
Because I know Singing in the Rain, the famous musical and song, but Dancing in the Rain is not a thing I'm familiar with, unless that's
It's a
different.
song.
It's a song? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever you guys want. But does anyone want to do the recap before I... Nobody
I already
wants
have
inspiration?
but I could do it.
Yeah, Boneless was not here, so they can't do it. Anybody else want to take a stab?
I honestly feel like we just talked the whole time.
You did.
We
All
camp.
You did. All right.
Basically, I can try.
Yeah, give it a go.
All right, so we started off. I think we were still inside of the keep,
Indeed.
making a little bit of the end of our deal here with this weird wereboar man.
Mm-hmm.
And he eventually was like, "Yo, get the hell out of here!
Mm-hmm.
You got your boat. We got some clothes. We got some weapons." And he was like, "You can't sleep in here. You have to go sleep outside." So we all cruised around and went to sleep outside out here.
Yeah, outside the wall right there. Mm-hmm.
And that squiggly little poop line is Gawain made a little hill of earth with mold earth and placed his brother behind it. And I believe he might not have been able to chip away the glass enclosure, but was able to kind of mind meld in and raise Percival from the dead for a moment, just to be able to speak with him. and had a little conversation there. I don't know that it was terribly illuminating, to be honest. He was a little cagey almost. He was like, listen, I'm dead. You're not. Live your life. And then we all kind of chilled. And then in the morning, we walked in and hopped in the boat and started cruising north up the river.
Indeed, you guys. They gave you a boat. Furthermore, it was a lot of Gawain stuff happened. Gawain learned a lot about Jormungandr, the world serpent, or just the lore that
That's right.
that Captain Jolliver Grimjaw could tell him. A lot of it was kind of vague and mystical, as lore relating to fallen demigods often is. But it was a little bit of information. And you also asked one of the other crew people here, named Alan, who set up your boat for you, who also bore the scales that Gawain has. It is also marked by Jormungandr. And yeah, you learned that it's a supposedly an ancient serpent the size of the world that lays dormant at the bottom of the ocean, having wrapped itself around the world and bitten its own tail. And after being torn down by other gods, turned itself into stone so that it couldn't be fully destroyed, so that its spirit could stay alive. And its spirit still remains and has infused itself in the ocean, and thus occasionally its spirit takes form in what you'd call an aspect. A minor, just a glimmer of Jormungandr's power takes shape in a sea serpent made out of water. Gawain saw one of these other people with the scales transform into a much smaller snake made of water, and this had sort of a bit of a flashback in remembering glimpses of what he saw that day when he first got his scales, when his ship was in a storm. And that's the gist for Jormungandr. And yeah, you guys talked to Alan about that, and then you guys decided to head off to sea. So it's a lot of talking, a lot of camping and stuff. Anything else? No, amazing.
We got specific names of people that we needed to take out.
That's right.
It was two names in particular. Shit. Vanifer. Oh god, I don't have his last name written here for some reason. We killed Al.
Vanifer doesn't have a last name.
Okay, got it.
The other one was Bastion Thermendar.
Got it.
We also got a message from Pomnall that a large fiery monster had come out of Scarlet Moon Hall. It looked like a flame with arms, armor, a helmet, and 2 scimitars.
Mm-hmm.
Is she still with
Ragnad?
Yep.
You're not sure. It doesn't say in this message.
Well, I hope they're still together. I hope they're not off again.
You got the water bomb.
Yeah, and he gave you several items, including a weird tank, several little water bombs, I believe a potion of or a bottled breath that can help you if you're underwater or in strange.
That's so cool.
Yeah, noxious gases.
Who did we decide has that? The bottle breath. I know we decided everyone gets a grenade except for Gawain, and then
I have a grenade?
Oh, sorry. Glarnock Poetry and Esme, I think, have one.
How dare you get me excited?
It's a special magical water grenade that functions like a fragmentation grenade, but different. It's got a smaller radius, it does less damage, and it does different types of damage.
Yeah, Gawain shouldn't have that. That's fair.
No, I've got I've got the water weird tank.
Oh no.
There's also Ifrits, ogres, Flame and Hellhounds.
Yeah, flames, hellhounds.
Yes.
Yeah, so he gave you the gist of everything that was going on in the Temple of
Where's
Eternal
Exxon?
Flame. Exxon's in
He's
the
with
boat
us.
with you guys, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Can't
how's he
you see him?
doing? Oh, I see him. What's that blue guy?
That's
That is
Percival.
Percival's body.
Wait,
Percival was encased in glass.
look his body with us.
Think Han
Apparently.
Solo in the
The carbonite, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I love that.
It's a good metaphor,
Oh
yeah.
man, that's so healthy.
Except he's dead. He's not just living in the carbonite. Still
It's
dead.
For now,
healthy
he's
Yeah.
dead
to
for
have him with
now.
us. Yeah.
Exactly.
Great.
Poetry did ask Gawain what the plan was with his body, and Gawain was basically like, "We're just gonna drag him around."
That's true.
Yeah, no, the
Okay.
Gawain is not comfortable leaving the body anywhere now that he knows that our enemies are just stealing bodies.
I gotta call a good therapist.
Are there any therapists in Red Lark?
You
'Cause
don't know.
we're gonna
You've never
need
asked.
one.
We're gonna
That's
find
right.
one.
Gonna need one.
Amazing. So before we pick back up here, we do have to go back and retcon one little thing with Boneless. Because Boneless, you weren't here when everyone left Red Larch. And one little thing that you may have wanted to do something with happened before you left. So as you
Okay.
guys were getting ready to leave, you were at the Swinging Sword. You were about to head out the door when Kaylessa comes up to you, puts a gentle hand on your shoulder, says, "Hey, Boneless, this is we received this late. It was either late at the night or early in the morning. Just a message for you. No, just by a special courier with no other information or return address. Just said to give it to you, and so here you are."
Oh, thank you. I bet it was my stupid, dumb brother who's not as cool as I am.
You open the letter. It's just got a very simple wax seal, and written on it is just one sentence. And it's not signed. There's no dear or other formalities to it. It's very much like it's almost just like a scrap of paper that was rolled up. And but even though it's not signed, you know who it's from. Because by the third word, you know who wrote this, and you can hear it as you read it in their voice. And as you read
Of
it,
course.
you hear the person's voice in your head say, "Hey there, Bonesy. Bet you thought you'd seen the last of me." You know this is from Travis.
I rip up the paper in like really, really fine bits. And I put like a fourth of it in my pocket, and then a fourth of it I like stamp into the ground. And then a fourth of it I eat.
Okay.
And then I like crumple the last fourth in my hand like really, really tightly, and I'm just gonna get rid of that somewhere else.
Gotcha.
Kaylessa, who sent this? Who was the courier that brought this to you?
It was just a figure in a dark hood. Just seemed to be in a hurry, so just asked to give this to you. Said I know they're staying here. Please give it to them.
Hey, did they do anything to you? Did they do anything? Did they touch anybody? Did they?
No, I was the only one up at that time. I want to say it was like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. maybe. Just seemed I could not see anything other than their hands, really. And I just took the thing from them.
You didn't look in their eyes at all? Did you?
They had a dark hood.
Good. Okay.
They
last
had
night?
Yes, last night.
Okay. I'm gonna do just a quick scan to make sure that they didn't leave anything behind to fuck with me.
Sure. You want to give me
no
an
doors
investigation
leading
check
to places
or
that I don't
perception
wanna
check? Give me perception.
be. Okay. Let's see. Not gonna roll on D&D Beyond. Let me tell you that. Okay. Okay. That is a... Did you say perception?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 14.
14. Yeah, there's no one here. It's busy morning as usual. There's a lot of like construction workers here right now because a lot of things in town are currently being rebuilt. So a lot of people are here getting breakfast and stuff. The tavern is actually pretty full because of people that are in town just helping rebuild. A lot of people here. You don't notice anyone that looks suspicious. What else are you looking for?
I want to make sure that he didn't open like any kind of like dimension door somewhere and like leave it
Mm-hmm.
like unsuspecting people to like step into.
Gotcha. Yeah, you find nothing else. You look around the front of the building. You look around the full perimeter of the swinging sword and inside. Taylessa informs you that, yeah, he just came in through the front door and handed me the thing and then left. He like barely came inside.
Okay, Kaylessa, if you need to tell your staff this too. If he comes back, he's a very dangerous, bad person. Act very cool. Clearly, I left and I'm not here. And you can tell him where I went.
Okay. Sure,
Because I don't want to mess with you.
certainly. I mean, he didn't. He just seemed like a messenger. I didn't. Not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't.
fine.
I'm sorry. He just. It seemed like to have a masculine frame, about, 5'8", 5'10" in height. Had like regular human skin. I think. That's all I
Yeah,
could see.
he does seem real regular.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. Just yeah, if he comes back, I obviously I won't be here, and you can be honest with him about that and tell him where I'm at. That's fine if he comes back. But he's I'm sure he's listening to this right now. Like it's fine.
Awesome. Do you want to make a history check about Travis?
I sure. I'm just checking to see what my history is, so I don't have to go back. Okay. Ooh, that is an 18.
18, pretty
I do
good.
have -1 on that though.
Mm-hmm. So while you were trapped in exile, the last thing that you experienced with travel a long, long time ago, because you're not sure how long you were in that other dimension, Travis was the head of a type of a mini drug empire. That you were one of the the muscle people and potentially couriers for on occasion. But you were Travis's partner as well. So he hired you to do things.
Partner!
I don't know. He's your ex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A partnership implies like some equality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're probably pretty selfish in that relationship. But so that was the last. He was just like riding high, making a lot of money selling drugs. That he used his connections in other planes of existence, his connections to other extraplanar deities to gain all sorts of different types of potent magic potables that he would divvy out for a lot of money. And that's the last you experienced, but whenever your stepbrother, Detective Jimmy Woo, came to rescue you, he told you that the last anyone had seen of Travis was that the Waterdeep police, having teamed up with the Lord's Alliance and some other groups, had overtaken his compound and were closing in on him. And suddenly he was trapped inside with nowhere to go, and he just disappeared. And no one has seen him since. And that was the last thing that you heard about Travis.
I don't know what he could possibly want with me now. But I definitely I don't I love you all. I don't tell you about this.
All right. Does anyone else know about Travis at all? Have you mentioned Travis?
As far as I know, it's just my stepbro and the other people that I was like in the drug ring with.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even think like Lenny knows. because that was after. So as far as I know, the only time I've ever mentioned Travis was in passing to Gwen, and I think I mentioned to Gwen at some point that I knew someone who could travel like interdimensionally.
Mm-hmm.
But I never gave a name. Intentionally, never gave a name.
All right, very good. So that's what everyone else knows. And you don't tell them that you received this. You don't tell anyone else about anything about what happened.
That my ex reached out? Absolutely not.
All right, great, awesome. So back to right now. You all are in the boat. The big chain fence that creates this tiny little inlet here inside the castle walls drops down after hearing all these chains and cranks and loud noises turning so that it lets you out. You guys sail away. And, well, the last thing that happens, we'll say, is that Alan, the person who set up your boat for you, tells you, listen, if you guys run into any other members, if you just go like this, if you just do this hand gesture, that'll let people know that you're with us, and they shouldn't bother you if they're with us or if they have an affiliation somehow. So just remember to do that. If necessary. Otherwise, if we need to tell you anything else, I guess we'll figure out a way just to do a sending to you, and get out of here. Great. And he pushes you off, and you're off sailing. Out on the sea. Yes.
Gawain is so excited in this moment and is like standing on the prow of the boat, just like looking out, wind like sweeping his fully black leather garments just in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, yes.
Indeed. For the sake of convenience, we're going to say that this river has two opposing currents, one that goes to the north and one that goes to the south, even though I'm pretty sure that's not how water works. It's like a highway where the right one goes to the north and the left one goes the other way.
It's two lanes.
It's two lanes of currents in a river. That's how it works. So you guys take the right lane heading up, and since you're on the water, you are moving a lot faster than you would if traveling normally. So what, if you had been going on foot, would have taken you probably 2 days, only takes you about 8 hours of travel. So you go all the way around up north from Riverguard Keep through on the River Desirine until you reach the pre-decided spot where you would dock your ship for the night. You guys get to this point because you know that you can reach Scarlet Moon Hall, the place to access the Temple of Eternal Flame, by going through and in between all of these hills within the Somber Hills, rather than over them or across them like you would if you had tried to go there directly. But it is getting towards nighttime at the end of your first day of travel, and I assume you guys would take camp here.
Yeah, I think since we're leaving the boat behind, Gawain is gonna look at everybody just like, okay, so do we want to I can like bury the boat to kind of hide it so that nobody steals our boat, so that we know it's
like a really good idea, actually.
bury the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
why
the
not,
boat's
right?
our best escape if we have to.
So
It'll take you to unbury it.
like 2 seconds, or maybe like 12 seconds. Maybe I don't. It depends on how much I need to move. But like, okay. In your guys' opinion, if I were to like, dig out like a 10-foot hole, put Percival in the bottom, and then turn the boat upside down on top of him, and then rebury it, do you think he's gonna be safe if I just like leave him there?
It seems so. I mean, you
Probably,
think
yeah.
that the boat was safe, so
Is there any way
Yeah.
we trap it?
I can't. Ooh, wait. Gawain's gonna ritual cast Speak with Animals and like call out to the near wildlife.
Okay, you got to go find the wildlife. You can't. You're not
Yo.
you're not Snow White.
Yo,
You can't just
birds.
summon them to
I
you.
just want to sing to the sky. Just,
Why don't you leave?
hello.
Can we leave Exxon here to guard the boat? Because I think he's gonna
Ooh,
turn on us if we take him to the hellhole.
that's a good point. Oh, I didn't think about that because actually, can we speak to Exxon using
I
the
think I can
Wayne
speak
meets
the
poetry
right-
method?
You can try.
Yeah, you can speak to him directly, right?
I can speak the language that he maybe understands.
You can speak to him the way a person can speak to a dog, which is
Okay,
Yes. Sit,
which
stay
is via
guard.
which is via words that the dog already knows.
Can I cast Speak with Animals to try to like?
You're
Get
gonna
a
have to do.
response from Exxon?
You're gonna have to do another Arcana check.
Okay,
it's
can-
gonna have to be really good.
Can I get advantage with Slurpy Slurp?
No, but someone else can help you.
Can somebody help me with this real quick? I just
Got you.
Okay,
I
all
hold
right.
out. I hold out the oil for Exxon, so he comes over and.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is a natural 20.
Woo! You did it again. My God. DC 20. You're not supposed to be able to talk to these types of
23.
creatures, but you keep fucking nailing it. And at this
Okay.
point, you have somewhat of a rapport with Exxon. And that he's been following you for a while. You've been feeding him. He's kind of like... He's not like your guard dog or anything, but he's your companion. What do you want to say to him?
Okay, poetry. Is there anything you want to say and I can translate, or do you just want me to chat with him? What are we thinking?
No, you just do. I mean, if
Okay,
I'm not gonna
okay.
roll like that.
Okay. So Exxon, what's up, buddy? Hey, how you doing?
Hi. Hi. Hello.
Hi. It's so. We just wanted to check in with you. I know you've been with us for a while. So we're going back to the fire tower to remove the bad people that hurt you, to get rid of them completely.
Fire home. Go to fire home.
But bad fire home, remember? They hurt you. So, do you want to stay here and protect my brother? Or do you want to come with us to fight the fire people?
He looks very confused. Fire home. Fire home.
Fire?
Tommy's a good boy.
You're a good boy. You know that? You are a good boy. Now, fire home. Yes, fire
Fire
home.
home.
Bad people in fire home.
Bad.
We want to take away bad people in fire home.
Bad people. Fire home.
Yes. Do you want to kill bad people in fire home, or stay here and let us do it?
Yeah, he looks really confused. Give me an insight check.
Okay. Can I get advantage with Slurp on this one?
Sure.
That is an 18.
18. He's really not understanding what the question you're asking him. You're going to have to put it a lot simpler for him to get it. All he's really understanding is you're going back to where he thinks is his home.
Okay, Exxon. You fight or you protect?
Fight. Fire home.
Yes.
Fire home.
I vote we leave Exxon
Fine.
here.
So, Exxon,
Yeah.
you stay, protect, and points to Percival.
No fire home.
No fire home. You protect.
Protect. Stay.
Protect. Stay. Food. Pulls out the pound of coal.
Food. Here.
Food. Here. Protect.
Protect.
Protect friend. Or protect rock?
He like shrugs as much as a dog can shrug.
Exxon. Good. Good boy. Good boy.
Good.
And then tosses him a piece of
Exxon.
coal.
Exxon good.
Exxon
Food.
good.
Food for Exxon. Good. Good.
Food for Exxon good.
Good Exxon.
Exxon protect brother.
Again, he looks at that.
Rock. Exxon protect rock.
Protect rock. He seems to understand. Although he does look, he does look kind of disappointed that he's not going home.
I think when we're done, we should take him, guys.
Yeah, Gawain turns to everybody just like, I don't. He's
Oh, you
kind
know
of
what?
sad that he's not going home.
You know what? You got a nat 20 on your Arcana check. I'll throw this in for free. That hellhounds, you can kind of sense in as you're manipulating your magic to connect to Exxon, because you have to manipulate it to connect to what is an elemental creature rather than a regular beast like you ordinarily would. And in order to do that, you sort of have to, change networks, if you will. And in doing that, you kind of sense the network of elemental energy that Exxon is on. And that at his core, he is a fire spirit. Even though he's been given sentience and he has somewhat of a personality, he still is an embodiment of fire. And because of that, he's always going to want to serve that purpose. And
So if we bring him back, he's going to turn on us.
Not necessarily. You're not totally sure on, but that's like sort of like at his core, that's his like his purpose, is to be a fire elemental. And so that's why no matter what, he's going to think that the fire temple is his home. That's where he's from. That's where the fire elemental energy is most concentrated. So it's like a beacon to him.
Okay. Gawain looks at the party, goes, okay, all right. He understands the concept of protecting. I'm wondering if I explain to him to protect us. I wonder if he would still stay with us and help. Because that's the thing, it's the fire temple is just his home. The people there aren't necessarily his allies. They're not going to be able to retake him over necessarily.
Weren't they mean to him?
They were mean to him, yeah. If we come to an agreement with him that he is here to protect us, I feel like he would actually be useful and helpful.
Can you light him on fire?
I mean, he's already on fire, isn't he?
You're staying with your brother.
I think Percival will be okay for the time being. I'm just going to bury him a little deeper than I initially intended. And I dig a 10-foot deep and 10-foot wide hole.
Well,
do we
yeah.
think?
So just so you know, you're not sure whether or not bringing him there would have any effect on him, but it is his deepest most calling to be united with that fire spirit.
I would leave him here with oil and coal. Come back for him.
Okay. That's a vote for leaving behind. Let's just general vote. Who votes to leave him behind? Okay, cool. Great. And I turn over still in Beast speech, just, okay, Exxon, we'll be back. You stay, protect. Food. and I set the food next to the hole, and then I put Percival in with mold earth, throw the boat upside down on top of him, and then I put the 10 feet of dirt on top of that.
All right. So, but he's still outside of it.
He's still outside. Yes, I'm
So
not
you-
putting Exxon in the hole.
Right. So you buried Percival. And you buried the boat too?
I buried the boat with Percival.
Okay, terrific.
And then I would like to dig out like a little cubby area for like Exxon to just kind of chill.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, in case it rains.
Yeah, and I do want to hide that cubby from view of the river if I can.
Sure. Yeah. You
With
dig like a little
tree
mound.
branches.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a little mound, tree branches. I just want to make him like a pseudo cave of sorts.
Sure.
To keep him. Oh, Kevin.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want to keep him protected, and then just be like, here's the coal, and I lay down the whole bag of coal. Not all. Don't eat all now.
He's chomping on coal. Yum yum yum.
Nom nom nom.
Save some for later, buddy. We'll be back in a few days.
There's probably more coal
Hopefully.
there. We can bring more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll bring more back. More food come back when we come back.
Protect food.
Yep.
Sound good.
Protect. Exxon, good. And I pat his head.
It burns your hand.
I'm okay with it.
All right, very good. So you guys have just reached shore. It's nighttime. You're setting up your own camping as well, I assume. Amazing.
Yeah. Wait, where are Dirt and Ernie?
They've been flying along with you guys.
Oh, they're with us. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm. They
With
kind of
the
stay.
beasts.
They stay behind you
Okay.
guys, generally. But they tag along,
With the Speak with Animals active, I do also want to just be with them like, hey, just to catch you up, this is what's going on. This is where we're going. This is what we're doing. We're going underground, so I don't know if you'll be super helpful. But if you want to, just kind of swoop around the tower, there's no bad guys there other than the big fire guy that we're going to probably take out pretty quick.
Ernie is like, underground? That sounds fun. And Dirt's like, no, we're not going underground.
No,
We're
sorry,
not.
Ernie. No underground.
We're not going
the
underground.
Bad for hippogriffs.
Hard pass. We're not going underground. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super thankful y'all have been hanging out, and I pull out a couple things of meat, hand them to both of them.
Yeah. They go fully
Yeah,
animalistic.
you guys are great.
It's like, oh, thank you, thank you.
We're
just
cool.
we're just tagging along. We're just we like.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's good to travel. We've been cooped up for so long, so it's fun.
We're going all over the
get
place.
around.
So that's
yeah,
great.
that's cool.
Is there anything anyone wants to say to Dirt and Ernie before I cancel the spell?
Hi.
Yeah, Boneless says hi. Esme says hi.
Hi.
Oh, Ernie really likes both of you. Just saying. Dirt, as much as you're gonna say that you don't, I know you love everyone here.
I tolerate you guys.
Tolerate. Yeah, funny.
Yeah, I appreciate the food. That's a nice
And we
gesture.
appreciate you in general.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna cancel the spell. Just kind of give me a nudge if you want to talk to me about anything. I got you. Okay.
Will do. You got it.
All right.
Bye.
Perfect. Cancel the spell and just kind of cough up a hairball. Just.
Gross.
I hate that.
Dirt looks like he's judging you. Ugh.
Yeah,
That's
it happens every time I
Judging?
cast the spell. Okay, it sucks.
Terrific. You guys set up camp for the night. As you guys are setting up camp, let's have everyone give me a perception check.
With advantage.
Yep. From Slurp.
Slurp, 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 slurp. Wow, I'm rolling hot tonight. That is a 22.
I also got a 22.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
21.
Dirty 20.
Hey.
Whoa, y'all did
Come on,
so
Glarnock.
hot. Oh my god.
We are not fucking around, right?
Holy shit. So a couple things. First thing is, you guys, as you're setting up, you're right by a tree line. So there's maybe 30 foot of beach right next to the water, and then it just immediately turns to dirt and rocks, and then there's a pretty sturdy tree line that leads into the Somber Hills itself. And as you're looking around, you're just trying to get your bearings in this area. You all manage to notice in the direction you were coming from, roughly, is a single plume of smoke, which is not particularly alarming in any sense, except for the fact that yesterday you saw the exact same plume of smoke and almost that exact same direction. So that's strange.
Does it look like the smoke is following us in a way?
I think that's what you would ascertain. Because even though you're much further from where you were before, the smoke looks like it's about the same distance from you as it was before.
I don't like that.
I hate it.
Would anyone be objected if
But it's still
like
probably days travel from you. Hard to say.
even if
What
we're
color
flying?
is the smoke?
If you're flying, it'd be faster. But on
I'm
foot,
almost wondering if two of us should get on Dirt and Ernie and go check out
smoke
like
is
sky view of what's
normal
going
smoke
on.
color.
Just normal. Okay.
Yeah, just gray.
Because
black.
didn't somebody have colored smoke?
Oh, the Aarons had blue smoke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put copper sulfide in their fire to make it blue.
Should we
Oh, that's sick.
should we go check it out?
How long would it take on Dirt and Ernie, do you think?
So it's probably like 2 days on foot. If it's one person per Dirt and per Ernie, you could probably, let me think. Travel time is hard. They're really fast though, so if it's just them, you could probably get there and back in like 8 hours. Without stopping.
I'll go. If I turn into
Yeah.
Renesmee, could someone else get on with me?
No, they won't be able to fly as fast.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Even if you're small. Yeah.
Like if we go, I don't want to fight anyone. I just want to
Yeah,
see
no,
what the
we'll
hell's
just like
going on.
recon it. Yeah.
And I can see in the dark really well, so like I feel like I
Actually,
need to
yeah,
go.
somebody with dark vision should go. I don't have dark vision.
I got dark vision, and I also have a grenade, I think.
Okay. Well, yeah. Do we the two of us take like 8 hours? Go
I
check
think
it
it's
out.
worth checking out as long as the party's not chomping at the bit
Mhm.
so hard to get into this fight.
The other thing, sorry, that was just the one thing, the pillar of smoke.
Mhm.
The other thing that you guys notice, actually, is noises coming from farther up the stream.
Oh my.
It's
Son
the
of a
the
bitch.
river itself is noisy. It makes a lot of noise. But you hear the sounds the water carries as well of other people. Men's and women's voices. Crates being loaded and unloaded. From probably a couple miles down
Couple miles north or south?
north. So
Well,
but
I'll go check
probably
that out
based
with
on
somebody.
you being able to hear it, you assume it's on the same bank of the river as you, which is to say the west bank, and they're just kind of like out because of the way the river curves and the land moves. You just can't see them from where you are, but you can hear them because there's got to be a lot of people too.
I'll go check that out if you guys want to head with Dirt and Ernie. And then Wayne and Poetry, do you guys have long range weaponry with you?
I just
I
like
would-
make my fingers sparkle. Yeah.
I have
Are
a
you
dart.
good, Poetry?
Poetry's got one dart.
Okay, you can take my crossbow if you want.
Are we okay with splitting up like this again?
Well, it'll only be for 8 hours. It's only
And
for
none of us are trying to engage a fight.
yeah.
Yeah, no fights.
Like stay
At
out
all.
of vision. Let's just
Yeah.
see what's happening and get going. We'll
Yeah.
be back here
Okay.
in like 8 hours or so.
I'm gonna ritual cast speak with animals and be like, "Hey, Dirt Nerdy,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna need you, and this is gonna suck. I pre-apologize. We got someone that we think is tailing us. We're gonna need you for like 8 or more hours to fly as fast as you can with us on your back. Is that okay?"
Yeah, sounds like fun. Yeah, I think we can probably.
Okay,
do that.
so
I
it's
mean,
just
we're
me
gonna-
and poetry. It's
well,
not
we're
the
gonna-
full party.
You're
it's just
setting up. We're gonna rest after, right? We're gonna.
Oh yeah. No, we'll fly there, fly back. Which is just a recon mission, and then we're gonna
Alright.
come back, rest
Not-
it up.
Not gonna start fights while we're on your back.
No,
or-
absolutely not.
or
Absolutely
you're
not.
on- All right. Yeah. We can
Not
do
well.
that.
We will not start the fight.
Like, come on, let's do it.
Okay,
Ernie's really excited. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Esme Glarnock, how you feeling?
I'll probably go with Boneless to check out
Cool.
what's happening upstream.
But we're all on the same page, at least.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
fights.
Glarnock.
Me too.
Okay. Cool.
So-
Also, Glarnock,
Do your
you
best.
doing okay, buddy? You've been like really quiet the past couple days.
So, what's in front of us?
Oh, okay.
Going back down there.
I got you.
Mhm.
Okay.
When I jumped in after Marco, I saw and felt the same feeling. I don't
Okay.
want the same thing to happen.
Oh, the same thing is absolutely not gonna happen. We're some beefy boys, and like goes into start flexing to like try to lighten the mood.
Mhm.
This is our Shippuden.
Oh yeah, let's get some update on what everyone's wearing. Let's. It's everyone's
Oh,
new
yeah.
outfit. I remember Gawain, you just have a brand new duster and everything, a new
Mhm.
hat. What cut? You got a different.
All black leather with
Mhm.
a white feather that can I say I've dyed it pink?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
With
so I dyed
beads.
it pink.
Mm-hmm.
With what?
Beats.
Yeah, just rub beats on it all night.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That does pink. Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, I've just got like my bandolier is now like fully black, and
Mhm.
I'm just like almost 6 foot, like 5'10",
Mhm.
just all decked out black leather.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Incredible. All black leather. No more mismatching browns and blacks from your hand-me-downs. You got all your own shit now. Poetry, you have a pretty much the same outfit, but all in a new color, right? What was that?
Yeah, Mr. Grimjaw himself was talking about a pop of color, and Poetry took it to heart and put all teal head to toe on.
That's right. A very similar outfit, same kind of silhouette, same thing you can kind of move in, monkish robes, but it's all teal. Beautiful.
That's so on brand for poetry.
It really makes you pop
Uh,
amongst all of the black that everyone else is wearing. Esme, what's your new look?
It's not really new. Esme found like the closest thing to what she was already wearing, but in black, and put that on. Except for
Okay.
she also grabbed the black newsboy hat that they had.
Oh hell yeah! Esme's got the black newsboy hat, a black bandeau. Is it called a bantu? Whatever that thing is.
Yeah, it's just like fabric wrapped around her, and then like a flowy skirt with like a little like leather vest.
Oh
thing.
yeah, maybe a little pop of green in the skirt from your
Yeah.
original. Okay, I love that. Terrific. And Glarnock, what about you?
Warnock got the captain's hat that he put.
You poked the horns holes for, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The horns are sticking out of, and the duster that he cut the sleeves off of because it wouldn't fit, which is now like a cape basically, because it was not big enough. But his arms are through, so it just looks like a long vest. And,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, another duster, sort of very similar to Gawain's outfit, but like no shirt, right? Just duster.
No
Just-
shirt, just duster, a tunic on the bottom with like boots. That's it.
Yeah, incredible.
No pants?
They're like shorts. It's just like a cloth like.
Oh,
They're like
short
cut off
shorts.
shorts.
Are they cut off
I love it.
shorts?
I
Glarnock?
love it.
They're like.
That's hot.
They're pretty high up the thigh.
Okay, so they're mid-thigh shorts. Are they black? Are they black? Are they
Black.
like okay? Terrific.
Oh,
So
God.
we got the shorts. We
All
got.
black.
Sorry? Did you say there's a tunic under the duster or just open
No.
chest?
Open chest.
Open chest with I love the concept of a
Yeah.
of
You
a,
can
of a
see it in the-
sleeveless duster.
You could see it in the picture there. His upper chest. It's all exposed.
I love it. Incredible.
Very Magic Mike of you. I love it.
Oh yeah.
And lastly, Boneless, we didn't get to see your transformation.
Yeah, Boneless is kind of slowly deciding to maybe consider taking on not their brother's face. We're not there yet. That's asking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But they have switched up their wardrobe quite a bit. So now all black, like any rogue.
Mm-hmm.
But they have on like really tight slacks, like ass out, slutty,
Mhm.
badunk. Look at that dump truck.
Mm-hmm.
Tight slacks.
Mm-hmm.
And then just like a really sleek, nice looking black like button up
Mm-hmm.
with like a silk black tie.
Ooh, a black tie. Because they have the only colors that the Crushing Wave have are black, white, brown, and then different shades of teal.
Oh, excellent.
Mhm.
Because yeah, so Boneless is also like a little slutty, and so they rolled their sleeves up
Mm-hmm.
on the shirt,
Right.
and in their back pocket they have a teal handkerchief sticking
Ooh,
out.
beautiful. Incredible. Just a little
Yeah.
pop of color.
Just a little pop of color.
Like poetry. Poetry is your
Exactly
group's
like
pop of
poetry.
color. Yeah. Incredible. I love this for everyone. This is our Shippuden. Anyway, it's a little more high contrast. It's a little. Everyone's got grown-up outfits now. You're all grown up. Terrific. So, Poetry and Gawain are going to investigate the smoke. Galarnock and Boneless are going to investigate the sounds.
I think Esme's coming with
And
me.
all three of you. Okay, Esme, Glarnock, and Boneless. Terrific. All right, we will go to the... we'll start with the smoke. Gawain and Poetry. You guys set off on top of Dirt and Ernie. Whoa! These guys are so fast. You have not flown with them when they have been able to fly this fast, but their base speed is 60 feet, and if they're essentially dashing the whole time. So they're going to be like out of breath by the time they get there, and certainly by the time they get back, which is why Dirt asked, like, hey, are we going to be able to rest after this? Because for it to be that fast, they're not going to be able to do anything after that. But you guys are zooming over the tree line here. You feel the breeze in your face. You see the picturesque borders of the somber hills rising and falling in front of you as you approach this single pillar of smoke. So as you approach, let's have... we're going to do a group stealth check. I'm going to roll for both Dirt and Ernie.
Okay, group stealth. Do I get advantage with Slurpy Slurp?
Yeah, Slurp can give you advantage on that for sure. So if
It's
most of you
a
pass, we're good.
17.
I also have a
Or for
17.
17.
Boom.
So we got Ernie just kind of like as you're getting close, just like dips down too fast and just bunch of breaking twig sounds and shit like that as they dive. But luckily, Dirt sees them diving too fast and flies down to sort of interrupt their path so they don't crash land and make any more noise. So you guys as a whole pass your check, even though Ernie got a 3.
Hey, Ernie.
Yeah. Dirt got a 15. And with your 2 17s, you guys pass as a whole, so you're okay. So we'll say you guys are about 60 feet out looking through the forest now. You had to dive down before that so they couldn't see you from over the tree line as you approached. But you can kind of hear the sounds of what's coming. You hear the sounds of just a roaring fire. Like a fire roaring louder than a campfire or any type of normal fire would be able to. Just like someone is constantly, like blowing helium or something into the fire. What's a flammable gas?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Yeah, if someone's got an oxygen tank and they're just regularly blowing blasts of oxygen into a flame, so it's just constantly making those sounds. So you hear that, a couple bits of footsteps, and just that, and you smell the smoke so thick now. Like this whole area, even though you're 60 feet out, reeks of smoke. You guys can get closer if you get off of Dirt and Ernie.
I think I would like to lay eyes if we could. I have very good stealth. I don't know about you.
I have a +1. So, okay, what if I'll stay with Dirt and Ernie, I'll send Slurp with you, and then, so that way you have advantage and, like, you just see what you need to see? Is that okay, or do you want me to come with you?
No, it's okay. You might as well kick it here.
Well, I can also warg into Slurp so I can see it too, actually. Does my Devil Sight, if I warg into Slurp, does it go through Slurp?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just warg with Slurp, and then I'll have Slurp help you out.
Cool. Well, I have 45 feet speed, and pretty good stealth, so I'll just try to stay undetected, and we'll get a little bit closer and try to get some eyeballs on this.
Just have Slurp, like, on Poetry's shoulders.
Right on my bald head.
Oh, God. Nasty. Riding, grabbing one horn on each side, like, like reins. Terrific. And so as you guys are getting ready, you're taking Dirt and Ernie and just kind of tucking yourself away, because as you're standing there, the noises are getting louder, and more than the humongous roaring flame sound, you hear trees falling, branches being cut, the sound of just like something huge moving its way through the forest, and you can tell the direction that it's going, so you sort of like get out of its way with Dirt and Ernie.
Okay.
Poetry, you sneak up, yeah?
Yeah, no, I can hear it coming towards us as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna, like, if it's coming this way, I'm gonna kind of dip around the side of it.
Yeah, you want to go. Sure, awesome. Give me a stealth check with advantage with your help from Slurp.
Come on, baby. Well, first roll is a 24. I'm gonna hold my advantage if I can.
So you don't want Slurp to help you with this?
I don't know. It'd be kind of hard to get much more than 24.
Try for a nat 20.
All right, let's go for it. Just trying to play it close to the chest here, boys.
I got you there, scamp.
Yeah, see. That was a 10. So the 24 stands.
24, very good. You sneak up along side of all of these noises, and you see what's approaching. First thing you see is the source of this humongous roaring fire sound. A humongous creature that looks like living flame itself. Its legs is just literally a spire of flame that is erupting out of its torso. And the only way you can tell where its torso is that it is defined by humongous pointy bronze armor that it's wearing, out from which are emerging two streaks of flame that are holding two bronze scimitars. And I'll show you over here. Hang on a second. You see him just slicing through trees with like the greatest of ease and burning the entire path in his wake.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, this guy. You know what? I'll show you a bigger picture.
I was like, are we looking at the testicle rock? What are we?
This guy.
Oh, that's terrible.
This is what he looks like. So
That's who homie was telling us about.
exactly. Kamnal, you presume, was telling you about this guy. You see, he is actually being followed by 2 hellhounds, who are a good, or a couple paces back from him, as he's like just cutting down all the trees. The hellhounds seem to be sniffing around. They're like they look like they're tracking, and there are 2 guardians, eternal flame guardians, that are following them.
And where am I in this situation?
You would be like probably a good several trees away, like maybe over here. You're kind of just seeing them pass one by one. That's why you see this guy first, then the dogs behind him, and then the 2 people behind the dogs.
And they're heading in the direction of from whence we came.
Exactly.
Okay. Which way's the wind blowing?
Currently the wind is blowing west, away from the water.
So I am not upwind or downwind.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm like in line with the wind.
Yeah, exactly. You're not really
Okay.
either direction.
All right.
Do you have anything you want to do?
I just came here to look, honestly. I think I want to scurry on back.
All right, very good. You get a good look. They don't seem to be talking or anything. They're kind of just like following the dogs, and following this giant fire creature. And that's the information you get.
Yeah, I might. Can I cast like? It's the whisper stuff I got.
Whisper stuff?
Yeah, I can. What's it called? Cheezo Pete-sicles.
Like the voices that make people crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's that intense. I'm trying to find. Sorry.
Whispers of uncertainty.
Well, you're figuring that out. We'll jump back to everyone else.
Nice.
Sorry, I ate a pretzel at the wrong time.
It was a
Gotta
perfect
get those
time.
almonds, man.
There's no wrong time.
All right, back at the camp. Everyone else is following the riverbank to the north, following the sounds of these people. We got Glarnock, Boneless, and Esme, right?
Doing
Awesome.
a big sneak.
Big old sneaky sneak. So as you're headed to the north, let's look at the map here. Whoop. So you guys are right about here. You can tell the noise is coming from somewhere around this curve here. That's why you can't see it. So you go around here and you're sneaking along through the woods. Let's have everyone give me a stealth check as you sort of pop your heads over a little hillock, a little peak, a little part of this ridge here to see down towards the riverbank on the other side.
14.
Fifteen.
22.
Damn.
And Glarnock?
Hoodin man.
15.
15. Terrific. You guys do pretty well. So you guys boop, boop, boop. Each of your heads pop up over this little hill, and you see down. You don't have to get too close because you have the high ground here, so you're looking down onto this mini encampment here. You're about like 120 feet away, we'll say. And you see a large ship that is docked, that is driven right up onto the sand. Several dozen people are making camp here. It looks like a whole crew, it seems like. The other thing you notice is next to the very large ship, that seems to be just like yours, more of like a keel boat, but like bigger, and it does have a sail on it, and it's clearly able to carry a lot more people. Sort of next to that, but also dragged up onto the bank, is another ship, significantly smaller, that is nearly cleft in twain. It is just like the front hull is split down the middle, and the wreckage has been just dragged up onto the shore. You see the people that aren't setting up camp and building tents and everything and making fires and stuff like that. The rest of them are picking up boxes from this sunken ship and dragging them over towards their campsites, or some of them are bringing them onto their ship, it seems. I think everyone can give me an investigation check here.
17.
16.
18.
18, 17, 16. Very good, you guys. So I think what you can gather from what you're looking at here, even though you're far away, you can't gain a lot of detail. You can just kind of see the movement and the big shapes of the ships and everything, is that these are for sure pirates.
Yes.
These are for sure people that, like, they took down this other merchant ship and are taking its cargo. You can't from this far see any bodies or anything, but you presume something happened for this ship to get destroyed, and for all of these people to be able to take all these boxes onto their ship. You're too far to see, anything else about these people, but you can tell that's their vibe. They're clearly armed, and they're clearly up to no good.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like 100. You said 120 feet away.
Yeah, if you want to, you can make another stealth check if you want to get closer, but it's going to be a little harder.
If we're gonna get closer, then do I have pass without trace? I do. Are we getting closer?
Okay, guys, hear me out. This is what I kind of want to do. I think it would be really funny if we left a treasure map to Scarlet Moon Hall, and maybe they raided Scarlet Moon Hall for the loot, and maybe they can take out some people like on the way and lessen that a little bit for us. Because they're probably going to send scouts like around to like check out the area anyway. So like if we just get like a little bit closer and leave a map to the treasure. It's a gamble. They might not find it, but if they do, it would kind of help us out.
Do you have the supplies to make a fake map, Boneless?
I'm pretty sure I saved some of that paper from the other tower. Because remember, we got all that paper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would need paper and ink and quills, and you need to make a forgery check to make something that looks like a map.
Does anybody have ink and quills? Anybody got a pen?
I think
I have a lantern. No, never mind. Nope.
Nobody's got tons of paper. Nobody's got ink.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do.
Nobody has a pen.
Nobody's got a pen. Not anybody's got a pen.
Mm-hmm. Just draw it in blood.
Is kind of what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do that thing they do in Naruto where they bite their thumb.
Oh my god. Okay, you're gonna take damage from that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, fine. Just give yourself 1 damage for biting your thumb open.
And yeah, I'm gonna do my best to like, if someone's more artistic, they can use my blood to do this. But
Mm-hmm.
what color does a tiefling bleed? Or tiefling, that's a different campaign. What color does a changeling bleed?
A changeling bleeds purple
Ooh,
because I just decided.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if either of you are a little more artistic, you can use my delicious purple blood
Mm-hmm.
to
So what you need to do is do a. This will be. I'll need a performance check first, and then depending on how that goes, you do a sleight of hand with or without advantage.
Okay. Let's see
Because
this
unless
performance.
unless one of you is proficient with forgery or something like that.
Damn, that's some shit
Calligraphy.
I should be proficient in.
I'm good with my mason's tools.
Mason's tools, yeah. No calligrapher's tools. Anybody?
No,
I
no
got-
calligraphy.
Sorry, I got smith's tools.
Mm-hmm.
I have
I have
alchemist
thieves'
supplies. I have carpenter's tools. I have a healing kit, an herbalism kit, but
Damn,
no
so much good
calligraphy,
stuff.
no forgery.
Mhm.
So much great stuff.
Yeah.
Not useful here. Sorry.
Unless somebody has like really good performance, I'll make that performance check real quick.
Mine's a +2.
0 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to have good performance and then
Oh.
good sleight of hand.
Okay, I got a 16.
That's pretty good. Okay. With a 16, I'll let you roll your sleight of hand normally
Okay.
with just your proficiency. So no expertise if you have it, just proficiency.
So my proficiency is just a +3. Okay.
So, but yeah, your dex plus your proficiency. So I think I'm looking at your
I'm
sheet.
not sure how D&D Beyond like calculates that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I do have expertise, which means I add.
No, so no expertise because you don't have expertise in forgery.
What does that add though? What does
It
expertise
adds
add?
your proficiency bonus again.
Oh, okay. So then it's just a 6, I believe. No, it's a 5. Okay.
Yeah, +5.
I got another 16.
16 total?
Rolled an 11, yeah.
That's surprisingly good. You make a map. What is it you're trying to make this map look like? As in, like, what is the story you're trying to get them to think when they find this map? Who left this map behind? Who do you want them to think made it?
Great. I'm so glad you asked. So this is what I'm going to do. I learned this trick a long time ago. I'm going to crumple, before I write anything on the paper, before I use the blood, I'm going to crumple the map up.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like weathered. And then I'm going to use like a little bit of fire on the edges to like make it look like it got burned or something like that. And then I'm going to spit on it a couple times and like rub it in the dirt a little bit and like
Right.
rub it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to like roll it up
Mm-hmm.
and then roll it and then roll it up the other way.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's really been handled. Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna take my blood
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to map out like a crude map of the like area between the river
Mm-hmm.
and Scarlet Moon Hall.
Okay, yeah.
So like as like nice and crude as like I can with like as
Sure.
like little or much detail as like I kind of need.
Right.
And then I'm gonna make an X like over Scarlet Moon Hall. And then so in Thieves' Cant, I'm gonna write
Oh.
score.
Okay. Like treasure here. Yeah. They have little symbols for that, so you can put like the little symbol for.
Yeah.
Awesome. Terrific. So you're just gonna draw like a little line towards, just the. Are you gonna? Is there a direction that you think? Is there anything else on the map? Just the X where Scarlet Moon Hall is. It says treasure.
I think that like if it were directional, that might give it away.
Mm-hmm.
It might be like, well, how did they know that we landed here? You know what I mean?
Sure. Okay.
So I'm just gonna kind of leave it like as the like terrain and then the like big score
Got
kind
it.
of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta let it dry.
Mm-hmm.
And I might add like just a little bit of heat like underneath it to
Mhm.
like make it look like it's the dried blood has been there for like a minute.
Sure. Okay. Gotcha.
Um
Very good. It looks convincing. as it looks like a
Excellent.
map. It looks like a hand-drawn map.
Great. And then I want to get a little. So you said we're 120 feet away, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want to plant this like 60 feet away.
Okay. So you're gonna have to go over and down this little hill that you're on.
Yeah.
So you're at the top of a hill. It's about like maybe 15 feet above like where the beach is. So you got to like
Okay.
slide down that bad boy and then run up. Then it's just a straight stretch to where like the edge of their campsite is.
Oh, okay. So, but it's all open then?
It's all pretty open, yeah. Hmm.
I'll stay on that line then. I'll stay on that like the sloped line and like up a little bit.
Okay, you want to stay on the hill essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the hill.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Are you gonna just chuck it? Because then you can only get 15 feet closer. That's still only 100 feet.
No, I'm not gonna chuck it. Oh, you're saying okay.
Because yeah, you can't. If you want to get 60 feet, you got to go into that open area, and you can still make a stealth check, but it's risky.
If I'm at the bottom, if I'm like right at the bottom of the hill,
Yeah.
there, but still like on the hill, how close am I?
You're 105 feet, about.
Oh, okay. I'll stay there. That's okay. I'm gonna
All
stay
right.
at the bottom. Because what I want to do is I want to fully cut my hand open.
Mm-hmm.
And like so with the map rolled up, I want to like grab it
Mm-hmm.
and then let it go.
Oh, I
then-
see. Leave a bloody
Yep.
handprint on it. All right.
Yeah. And then like smear blood like on a rock where I'm gonna leave it, and then like take my bloody hand and like drag it back like a body was dragged back,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna leave.
All right. Great. Cool. Yeah, you can do all that with your one cut in your hand. Terrific.
I'll cut the other one. That's fine. I'll just
You want to
my
just
hand
slice
off.
your
It's
hands
fine.
open? All right, I'm gonna roll damage for you to cut
That's
your hand
fair.
open with a dagger. That's gonna be
I'm just
four
slicing it
4
up.
damage.
Okay.
Leave behind a huge bloody mess there.
Great.
Terrific. And yeah, you just leave your little map. Y'all are watching as Boneless just keeps cutting their hands open, making this weird little map. Amazing. So, do you guys want to sneak closer? You just want to drop the map there and head back? What are you waiting to see what happens?
I think we should just be out.
I agree. I don't know how much closer we should get.
Yeah, our track record isn't great about. Yeah.
No, we're
Should
gonna.
leave.
Yeah, we're gonna get maimed and injured.
So,
Go.
you're gonna head back to your campsite?
I think so. I think we got
Yeah.
what we need.
No pass without trace?
Oh, actually,
I'll cast it just in case.
before
Well, I mean,
we
I'm just if you're getting closer, that could help as well. Is all I was gonna say. But
I don't think we should get closer.
No, okay, fine.
Esme and Klarnock, I just realized something. Can I borrow some of your blood? Just like a little bit of it? Because it's weird if like the map is in the same blood that is like smeared everywhere, but there's no other blood. That's like very weird. I think it's like implausible that like there wouldn't be any other blood like from the struggle unless like two changelings were fighting each other. So can I borrow some blood?
Glarnock just pokes his
Esme like pricks her finger.
Yeah. Glarnock
Thanks,
just
guys.
takes his horn and just like puts his hand into his horn.
Thanks. And then I smear that on the scene also.
okay. All right. But you guys, so you do have to get a little bit closer, 15 feet closer, just to put the map where you wanted. But you're still within the sort of less visible area among trees and rocks and things.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. But you guys don't want to go past that area, right? Just confirming.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Then for Boneless, just for you to put the map there, give me another stealth check with the Pass Without Trace.
What does that give me, hun?
It gives
I
you
think
plus 10.
Plus 10,
Okay.
yeah.
And I'm not adding my expertise? Or I am?
Oh no, you can. For this, you can.
Oh, okay, great. So I can't get less than an 18. Do you still want me to roll?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, whatever a 16 plus an 18 is.
Woo! That's 34, I think.
Yeah,
The sneakiest boy.
the
Incredible.
sneakiest
Amazing. And because you're the only one that got closer, I think. Let me think. Everyone can make perception checks, or the three of you can. And boneless, you can make it with. I'll just give you a little bonus.
Oh, thanks.
4.
14 for Esme.
Ooh, I'm gonna need it. Oh shit, I grabbed the wrong line. You said perception?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 13. I rolled a 10.
13. All right. So I was just gonna give you a +4, which ups it to a
Oh,
17.
Nice.
Yeah. For being 15 feet closer, and being so sneaky. So as you get closer, there's not a lot more that you can see, except that you see that these people, like these pirates, they all have, a lot of them have scimitars, and a lot of them are tatted up, all different types of creatures. There's half orcs, and there's water genasi. There's half elves, and there's humans, and there's like one or two like maybe gnomes or halflings, all different types of creatures are around here, and they all seem to be reporting to one person in particular, who is sort of towards the center of the camp. You can't really get a good look at her, except that she has blue skin. She's clearly also a water genasi, and she has the most pirate outfit you've ever seen. Like, she looks legit. She's got like a spyglass on her hip. She's got a 2 scimitars on her. She's got other types of weapons and daggers on her chest. A beautiful, like, recently polished tri-corner hat. And she really controls the room in where there isn't a room. So you see her in charge, and with a, what did I say, 17? Let me roll some.
Yeah.
You also notice that as you are there, you see 3 sets of 2 people beginning to branch out from their campsite. It seems you were correct. They are sending out scouts to look around. And let me think. That's about it.
Okay, great. Because I'm a little closer,
Mm-hmm.
I've got a good look at like her crew, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That might come in handy.
Well,
later.
you can tell what type of people they are. You did not get a good look at any of their faces. You're still 100 feet away.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That still might
You
come in
mean for the purpose of mimicking them, right?
Yee.
So yeah, you can tell what type of creature they are, and like generally their build, but like you didn't see anyone's face close enough, really.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you get a decent look, but that's about it. Cool. You guys piecing out from there?
Mm-hmm.
Leave. Yeah.
All right, terrific. You guys head back to your campsite and checking back in. Poetry. What are you doing? You had just caught a glimpse of this terrifying fiery creature.
Yeah, can you possibly show me kind of where on the big map, kind of where we are and where they are?
Oh,
and
sure,
where
yeah. Then plus. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna draw some things. Oh no. Let's make it.
You could even just like hover.
Oh no, I wanted to make it pretty though.
That's fine. That's also okay.
Okay, so you guys settle down right here.
Okay.
The rest of your crew is right about here.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are significant ways travel in this direction. So you're about way over here, we'll say.
Meaning if we continue, we're going to come across them.
Yeah, they're heading towards our camp, right?
Uh-huh. And we've assumed already that this is the same thing that Esme's friends told us about, right?
I believe,
It
yeah. I think you guys would have made that connection.
Okay.
So we also assume that the people that we saw are who Oliver told us about?
Who do you mean?
Like the orcs and the fire people? Or there's something else?
No, he was telling you about who you might run into in the Temple of Eternal Flame itself. You guys can do... I mean, you're not sure if you recognize any of these people. You can do a history check if you want.
As far as poetry is concerned at this point, I think what I was wanting to do is cast thaumaturgy.
Mhm.
How the fuck?
Thaumaturgy?
Thau-
Yeah.
Thaumaturgy. And I just kind of those dudes in the back that were walking behind the fireman.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to throw them off a little bit.
How so?
By casting, I think I can cast to where there's like ominous whispers.
Yeah.
But I just want the two human people
Mm-hmm.
to hear, not the hellhounds or the big guy.
All right,
And
yeah,
I
I
just
think you can do that.
Weird.
What do you want the whispers to say? How do you want to freak them out?
I think I want. Can I choose like what it sounds like to each of them?
No, I don't think so. I think it would have to be, unless you want them to happen individually.
I mean, is that possible?
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
just have to. It's a sort of like one happens, 6 seconds later, the other happens.
Oh, okay.
So it depends on
I-
the type of effect you're going for.
Yeah, I think I'm stretching. I kind of want it to sound like maybe it could be their mother, just kind of like calling out. So like what? And then why am I hearing my mother whisper? I just want to throw them off.
Okay, like as in like they're being. Tell me the story that you want to convey.
I want them to feel as if they're being slightly reprimanded because they've like overstepped a boundary that's maybe a social boundary. So it's gonna
Oh.
back to like them being a kid and saying something weird to grandma
I
and
see.
mom.
Got it. So you're not trying to make them think that they're haunted by their mother's ghost or something. You're
No,
just
I
trying to
don't-
make them like have a weird like psycho physiological.
I'll face a ghost before I face childhood guilt. So that's what I'm putting.
Hell yeah. That's a good quote. And all right, terrific. What I'll need then, I think, is just a performance check, because the thaumaturgy, that'll let you make the whispers sort of like swim around them and like pass from one ear to the other, but the performance is how you're gonna like make your voice sound like that and how convincing you can be.
Can Slurp give advantage somehow?
I don't think so, because this is all about
Nat
the voice. What is that?
The nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Woo!
Incredible. Oh my god. So you
Cletus, you better come in here and get the goddamn dishes.
you suddenly as you say that, you see it whisper. You see the magic move from your mouth and spin around each of their ears. And immediately they both look at each other and hold up a fist and yell, "Halt! What? Did you... Was that... Did you hear something?" "Yeah, I heard something." What was that?" I don't know. We should figure what was... Did I do something? Or was that... No, I thought I did something. Because we're doing this. We're on the right path, right? And I was like, I'm not sure. Maybe we should just double check the map. Let's like circle up, make totally sure we don't want to disappoint Mom. I mean, the captain. We'll have to. We really got to be sure about this. We don't want to fuck this up. I know we've been following them for several days. But we can't fuck this up. I know we're gonna be longer if we stop, but it's worth it to make sure we're on the right path. We have to do this, and they're both in total agreement. They have to figure it out to make sure because they're both really doubting themselves. So they suddenly stop, and you see that the giant flame creature turns and kind of stares daggers at them with its just flaming, non-existent eyes. It's really just eye holes in its mask rather than eyes itself that begin to flare out and stare at them evilly. And they just look up at the giant flame creature and like, we know, we just need to be careful. Okay? We've got to be careful. And so that's what they all kind of just stop in their tracks and just take out a map and begin like marking things off. They go over to the dogs. They hold something out to the dogs for them to sniff again. How long do you want to stay? They're taking a break here. How long do you want to stick around, Poetry?
I think I want to do that, and then scurry off. And when I get to where Dirt and Ernie are, I think we should. Gawain and I both pee all over the place as we fly away.
Just pee.
Absolutely.
So they follow our scent.
What? You want them to follow your scent?
Yeah, so I'll scurry away. We'll hop on the birds.
Right.
But as the birds are flying away, we're going to scoop the wrong way and then towards camp. So we'll go like southwestern and then back around towards camp, but
try to guide them back the way they came.
Oh,
yeah,
I
but
see. So you're gonna pee as you go in this direction, and then stop peeing and turn around.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you'll run out of pee. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just
terrific.
mental connection to Poetry. I'm like, all right, buddy, we got the longest stream that you have ever done produce.
We only need a little because they are already doubting themselves, you know.
Amazing. And you guys are all peeing. Terrific. You take. Well, you get weird looks from Dirt and Ernie as you're trying to pee while riding them. They don't look cool with that. But you don't get any pee on them, so it's okay. Actually, you know what? Let's both of you roll for a dexterity saving throw.
To stay with Slurp.
Sure, yeah, you can. Only one of you though. Only Gawain.
Yeah, I have a +1. I need it. Oh God, that's a 6.
Oh God. Poetry.
Together. 23.
23. You get no pee. Now let's roll to see who is riding who. Because one of them is going to be a lot more chill about this than the other one. Actually, you know what? You roll it, Gawain. If you get
Okay.
below, if you get a 10 or below, you are riding Dirt, who's going to be real mad.
Oh, 17. Okay.
All right, you're riding Ernie.
I'm riding
He's
Ernie.
like, what the fuck? That was weird. What's going on back there?
I cast Speak with Animals, and I'm like, I'm sorry, guys, we're trying to throw him off the scent. This is 100% a tactic thing. This
I
is
felt
not
something
us
wet
just peeing.
on my wing.
Okay.
It doesn't feel good.
I pull out my water skin, and I'm like, I'm sorry. And I try to wash off the wing while we're going.
I gotta know, did you just piss on me?
I gotta be real. Yes, I did. I'm so sorry.
Why?
No. I was trying to pee behind you, and it's really hard to pee while mounted on someone's
Yeah, there's
back.
wind and stuff, man. I don't even.
I know. I didn't. I'm not used to flying.
Haven't you
and
never heard
peeing.
don't pee in the wind? That's bad.
Well, now I know. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I'm gonna have
Ernie,
to
I'm
stop.
sorry.
Just give me a second.
Yeah,
It's-
no. Fly
it's
a little
okay.
north. We'll go to the river. We'll clean it off.
You
I'll
know,
help
there's
you.
an old expression in the hippogriff community, and it's piss happens. So I'm not gonna hold it against you, but I do need to get cleaned off.
Okay. Also, I got some fresh meat for you.
Okay,
the moment we land.
that'll help. So he lands. He asks you to like spray him down with your water skin a little bit. He's like, Dirt is really confused, but Ernie's chill. Doesn't tell Dirt what happened. And yeah, you guys get back. You all reconvene at your campsite.
Okay, so this is really bad. Well, not really bad, but it's bad. We're being hunted by the fire cult right now.
Shocking.
Yeah, I know, right? No, they've got poetry. What was it? It's like a large fire thing with scimitars and armor. And then what was it? Two soldiers and 3 hellhounds?
2 hellhounds.
That's
Two hellhounds. So that's a thing. They've apparently been following us the past couple days. Actually, hey Esme, can you cast sending?
Can I cast what?
The sending spell?
I do not know of this spell.
Okay, then. Okay, I was gonna say we should try to contact the cult, the water cult, and be like, "Hey, we're being tailed by fire cultists. Can you take care of it?" But I don't know that they would help us. Well, we could also just like ambush them. What did you find?
Before we tell you, will you do me a favor, Gwen?
Yeah, what's up?
Will you give Glarnock a really big hug?
Well, of course! It turns around, big hug, Slurp comes around, like grabs the back of your head, and
As
just
soon
like
as Glarnock
tentacles on the face.
Puts his arms around Gawain, I say, okay, we found pirates.
Ah! It like turns around. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where did they go? I need to know. Where? Are they cool? Do they look cool? Do they have a boat?
Dangerous.
Do they have a boat? Well, yeah, pirates
Yeah,
of course
had-
are gonna look
they
dangerous.
had a
But if
couple
we
of
kill
big
the pirates,
boats.
we can take their boat. And we need to take the boat.
Hold him, Glarnock.
We need to take the boat.
No, he's a wiggly one.
Glarnock, I need you to know I can teleport right now, but I'm choosing not to.
Oh, no,
I can teleport.
no.
We made a map.
Yeah, and I explained
map?
the whole map situation
So
to
you're
the rest
telling
of the
me
crew.
these pirates might go to, like, did they find the map yet, or?
I don't know, but they were sending scouts out to like go look around. So hopefully they will. We left a bunch of blood there too.
Well, here's the thing: a pirate. We love maps. We love them. They're great. They're awesome. Okay, all right. So if they're going to Scarlet Moon Hall,
Oh, also hopefully, like we left a lot of our blood there. So I mean, hopefully the guys that are trailing us might pick up on that too. And maybe they'll accidentally meet because that would be pretty sick.
were they part of the water cult?
I don't think so. They looked like they were just kind of doing their own thing.
Well, because
But I will say their captain is hot as fuck. Yeah, she's
Grim-
yeah.
Grimjaw told us that they've got a lot of different like pirate groups out and about, so it's possible that they're.
We were too far away to see any like decent symbols,
Okay.
you know. But they had like really clearly like taken and looted a different boat, so it kind of seemed like they were doing their own thing.
Okay. So I guess that's the question. So we have pirates that may or may not be going to Scarlet Moon Hall to try to steal some stuff. And we are being tailed by a group. Do we want to stay here and ambush the people that are tailing us? Do we want to just keep going and then hope that they don't get to us in time?
I'm gonna be
Or
real. I
take
think taking out the people who are following us might be a good idea. Only because like say we get to Scarlet Moon Hall, they're gonna be behind us.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kind of
I don't
like
want to be
Oreoed in
like,
there.
pincered in here. Like that would
Yeah,
suck.
that's not a good plan.
Cool. So, okay.
That's my vote. I think we have a rest tonight and then fuck them up.
Well, if the pirates are like that close, do we want to like rest it up, travel a day, and then set up the
then
ambush
turn
farther
around?
in? Well, no, set the ambush farther inland, so we're not doing it like possibly wedged between pirates and cultists. How far away are the pirates?
Are the
They're
pirates
like
the
3 or
fucking-
4 miles up the river.
Are they not
Yeah,
the
but if-
same people?
Well,
Are
we
they not
don't
what?
know.
Are they not the water cult? The pirates we just saw?
You don't know.
We couldn't tell. We were too far away.
Okay, so
I
because
say,
if they aren't, like, I don't want to have to be like wedged between. Although, if we pulled in the pirates somehow, just as the cultists are getting to us, just a massive brawl on all fronts.
That's not a guarantee.
No, but I know when I was on a pirate ship, if we were being attacked by someone, sometimes we would draw in another enemy that also hated the person attacking us, and it would turn into like a big melee. That way, it's just kind of chaos greatness, and it's easier to take down the one because the other's there. But then
I mean,
also you
that's
got to
cool,
deal with
but
the
even
other
if
one.
we do successfully like overtake the fire cultist in that moment, there's nothing stopping the pirates from like taking us. And let me tell you, we are
If we kill the
outnumbered
captain, I can
100
take
to
over the
1.
crew.
You're not going to be able to kill her.
I can do it. I have faith in myself, and I'm kind of hurt that you don't have faith in me.
Sight unseen.
No,
I
she
can
was
kill
hot as
her.
hell.
I can do it. Okay, all right. So, Esme, poetry, Glarnock, what do we think?
I think if that big creature gets the Scarlet Moon Hall, we're in trouble. Period.
Well, yeah, I mean,
And is there another one? Or is that the only one?
I think this is the one that Esme's friend told us about.
Mm-hmm.
We should kill it without their two strongest people with it.
Well, that's the thing. They're traveling as a group, so like the thing is going, and they're being like closely followed and guided by the two fire cultists and the two hellhounds.
So having seen that party walking around, I think what we should probably do is walk forward as a party, and when we feel like we're getting kind of close, maybe we can hop Dirt and Ernie and shuttle us over 2x2 to the other side of them, so they get over here and they smell us and they walk around. But
And get behind them.
Then we can surprise them from behind.
Well, I just leave them behind and we'll go kill their lair, and they can walk around over here or whatever it is. We don't have to fight them.
Well, they're heading north to get to us, and northeast to get to us, and we're heading west. But they're like,
so once we get kind of close, we kind of hop over them, so they keep coming this way. They catch our scent, and they're like, "Oh, they're over here," but they didn't catch the scent because we were up in the air. Know what I mean?
I do think that's a good idea. I would say we probably will have to fight them eventually. Only because like that means they'd keep going to Scarlet Moon Hall, and since we're going there anyway,
They're not
show up like after.
Towards the pink thing. They're the red X, and they're heading towards the pink X, and we're heading towards Scarlet Moon Hall.
Oh, they're not. Oh, okay.
They're coming towards us, so I think we can kind of like hop and skip that shit.
Asa.
Yeah.
Did we see if they looked like they were going around? So that mound that's directly between us.
Yeah.
Did they look like they were going through the northern edge of that or the southern edge of that?
You couldn't tell because they stopped.
Okay. So if they decide to go through the northern path while we're heading west, we're gonna run across them immediately. And even if we hop over them, there's like
I'll say you, Poetry, and Gawain can both give me, I think, investigation checks.
With advantage?
Yeah.
That's an 18 for Gawain.
And Poetry?
That was a 6, but I'll burn my inspiration.
Okay.
For another roll here. Come on. Nate, so 9.
Ooh, okay, not great. You would imagine. I mean, they stopped before you could tell which way they were gonna go around that big hill. But you would guess that they would go around it, Gawain.
Like the southern way?
No,
Or the
you
northern
would if you had to guess, you would guess they would go the northern way because that's the fastest way to you, and you
Okay.
presume they're following you.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Boneless, and I just kind of want to just meet him and go buck wild. But if we can, like, if we
say that.
if we see them coming, we can set up traps and, like, hell, we can from a distance throw the death bubble at them. And I've got a new spell that actually might be quite useful in this in terms of, like, you know, many people at once. But no, I kind of want to just, like, keep going west, hit a certain point that we see them coming, because we can literally from here see them coming, and I'm assuming the smoke is still in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
We literally see them coming, so, like, wrap around, just keep going, and then when we see them getting closer, we set up camp, set up traps, throw water, throw spells, throw all sorts of crazy shit before we actually, like, get up close.
I do like Poetry's idea just to go behind them. The reason I think that we should fight them now is because we're eventually going to have to do this big fight at Scarlet Moon Hall anyway, and they're definitely going to, like, follow our trail, but we don't have a way of guaranteeing when they'll figure out that we led them off, that we figured it out. Like, we don't have any kind of guarantee of, like, when they'll be like, oh shit. We also don't know if Scarlet Moon Hall, like, their people there can let them know if we've come back. So the thing I don't want to have happen is to have them show up in, like, either the middle of our fight or at the end of our fight when we're all fucked up, and to have them be, you know, full hit points, like, totally ready to go, after we've taken down Scarlet Moon Hall. So I like the idea of, like, luring them this way and then hitting them from behind. I think that might give us the advantage for, like, to surprise them instead of necessarily, like, hitting them forward. But I think that we probably should fight them now before we go to Scarlet Moon Hall.
I agree.
I mean, okay, all right. So what if we both continue on our paths? They're gonna head the northern edge of that mountain. We continue west, and then when we see they're close, we hop on the hippogriffs, hop over the top, come up behind, and hit them like that.
Take the high ground.
I mean, I don't see why not. I can hit from a distance.
I mean, do we want to do that tonight, or do we want to wait?
I'm good to go if we want to, like, go fight. But also, they're, like, a couple days away by walking, and Dirt and Ernie are kind of exhausted right now.
Oh shit, that's true.
Yeah, they're
Do we
both super
just,
out
like,
of breath.
maybe tomorrow night and get some ground towards Scarlet Moon Hall tomorrow.
I'm thinking take a sleep, and then go
How
for
far
go
are
for
we
a
from
walk.
Scarlet Moon Hall?
You're about 2 days.
2 days.
Oh, okay.
So maybe travel tomorrow and reconsider tonight, or tomorrow
Yeah,
night.
because that does mean that, like, if they were to ask for backup, that backup would still be a day away.
Yeah.
That would be pretty convenient.
Okay. So sleepy time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my hands are kind of fucked up. I gotta go wash them off.
Yeah.
As-
Why did you cut your hand?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You ever see Changeling Bug? Look.
I have a question. What is everyone's passive perception?
13 for Gawain.
Oh,
Do you want slurps as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
Slurp is also a 13.
I'm at a 12.
12. Amazing. So as you guys are finishing talking, let's see here. Oh, you actually you remember Zaldrin is with you, and he's just been they've been kind of just staying quiet. They don't really have they don't want to make any big decisions for you guys, but they say, hey guys, I think we've got. And then, as before they can finish talking, you hear the sound of metal sliding against metal, drawstrings being pulled, and clicking sounds emerging from the clearing around you. About 16 piratey-looking people emerge, including a woman with turquoise blue skin and navy blue hair, in the most badass pirate outfit you've ever seen, walks up to you, holding something that looks like a tiny cannon, and says, "I'd be waiting to make plans till tomorrow if I were you."
Gawain does this.
Oh,
Same.
Same.
Bad squad.
she her eyes kind of open as you do that. Well, I suppose you're not the landlubbers we thought you were. Leaving shitty
right.
maps by my camp, and throws down the map that you
Man,
left.
I worked really hard on that.
You can probably do better. Anyway, let's talk. I am Captain Sholar Quandaril.
Fuck.
And we'll take a little break there.
Okay.
Man, come on.
We're not done. We're just taking a break.
Good thing we didn't attack them.
that.
Mm-hmm. Hang on a sec.
Sholar
and
what?
We'll be back. Oh, shit. Here we are. We're back. Whee!
That was fast.
All right. Where we left off, Captain Shoalar Quandaril was pointing a weapon at you and says, let's talk. She says, she holsters her weapon and says, all right. So what's your relation with the crushing wave, then?
We are the crushing wave.
No, we are the crushing wave.
Same.
Oh, we're part of the crushing wave. We just got initiated by Jolliver Grimjaw.
Who on Captain Jolly?
We're actually on a very important mission that I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we can tell him what we're doing. Yeah? No?
I
Yeah?
don't know. They should prove who they are.
Yeah, no, who are you? We have no proof that you're actually...
Captain, did we get a missive? Did we get a missive about this? And she turns to address like her whole crew, who all still have their weapons out. And one of them raises his hand and says, "Yes, Captain. I think we did get something about this punishment joining the crushing wave. Some group of adventurers. Do you think that's them?" And she looks at you and says, "Is that you?
What are we doing here?
Are you
What are you thinking?
Are you this group called Punishment, are ye?"
That's
Yeah.
us.
Interesting. All right, then. What's your business here?
Did the missive say what our mission was?
No.
Then I don't think that we can tell you.
I think
If
you
Captain Jolly didn't tell you with the missive that he sent, I don't know that we can tell you.
I'm going to tell you that
It
you
was-
can. All right?
It was a mission directly sent down from your leader to Jolliver, or Captain Jolly. He also really hates when you call him Captain Jolly. Like, he weirdly
know.
freaked out. He freaked out.
He hates it. We all called him that behind his back.
Yeah, a couple of his people were snickering, but, like, it was... Yeah.
Of course. You never call him that to his face, though.
I
How
did.
long have
It
you
was
worked
great.
for him?
He'll get very mad. But listen, if you're to continue, you need to tell us what you're doing here, and we can help you.
You do seem trustworthy in that, but I just have a couple of questions. Do you work directly under Captain Jolly?
Yes, you could say that.
So, like, he's your captain.
Yes and no. I'm my own captain. I'm the captain of this crew.
Oh,
This
God. And
again.
Gawain, like, puts his head in his hands again. He's like, this is the most... Oh,
So-
okay.
I take orders from Captain Jolly sometimes.
Yes, but
Okay.
For the
that would
purpose
make him
of
the captain and not you, the captain. But then
Do
he
not
said
have you never been a
he's
part
not
of a
captain.
have you never been a part of a ship, young
I
boy?
grew
He
up
is a
on a
pirate.
pirate ship. I grew up on one. but
So
there
you
was
should
only one
understand
captain.
that there's sometimes multiple captains.
No, there was only ever one captain.
Oh, then
Only
you're
ever one.
clearly just inexperienced, young lad.
Oh, Glynock, hug him.
Okay. Right. Okay.
All right, so
Sometimes there's
Lex
more than one
Bardock told me,
captain.
and I'm just like,
And there's captains above other captains. So
listen.
that's simply the
listen,
way things are here.
Listen,
Would you like to
so
sit?
No.
what we're supposed to do, what we're supposed to be doing is going around this hillock here, and in between these two hills, and we're supposed to head west from here.
West from here.
Yep.
Oh. To Scarlet Moon Hall, like you drew on the map.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Wayne's just like, all right, yep, yeah, okay.
We
all
figured
right.
what fool would put Scarlet Moon
Oh,
Hall.
Oh my
wow.
God.
Oh wow.
This is what she looks
Oh
like.
my God.
Smoke
Okay,
show.
I think with now seeing that, Gawain is just like, yeah. So
What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything.
So yeah, we're going west. We were tasked specifically.
We're here to
with-
put out a fire.
yeah,
big one.
Yeah, the biggest fire.
Putting out a fire, eh?
The biggest fire.
sounds like we could maybe
The
help
whole
you with
fire.
that. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to need you to speak more plainly now.
Okay.
We're gonna fuck up Scarlet Moon Hall.
You're
Really
after
bad.
Scarlet Moon Hall, then. All right.
Oh,
That's your
we're gonna
mission
wipe it
from Jolly.
We're gonna wipe it out. Yep.
All right.
Also, your people are like really afraid
Can
of
I-
us. It's kind of
Can
funny.
I roll an
I don't know what
insight
you're
check
talking
to
about.
Make sure
I
that
bear no
she's
fear
like,
towards you
Yeah, sure, not
rapscallions.
you, but all the Jollies people were.
Can
I
I,
don't-
can I roll
uh,
to see if she's telling the truth?
Sure, you can roll insight. What are you trying to telling the truth about what?
I'm just to make sure that she's actually going to join us instead of just like weirdly going to turn into a flame monster.
Can I also get in on that?
Sure, yeah, you can do insight.
It's
Rolling
insight.
for horny.
It's a 9. I'm
I mean,
too
also
distracted.
that.
I'm too distracted.
Oh, come
Uh,
on.
So actually, this is kind of pretty opportune for us, because we just found out we're being tailed by a fire monster and a couple cultists. That would actually, like, I'm sure we could take them, no problem, but like, it's gonna be an issue if we continue to Scarlet Moon Hall and then they show up behind us. So, you
That's what
want,
we're talking about was how and when and if
yeah,
them up before we get there.
but if you want to take care of them, like, that'd be great.
Interesting. So you're going to take out Scarlet Moon Hall. Not just Scarlet Moon
Yep.
Hall, you mean the temple beneath it.
The temple.
The temple.
All right. All right, then. Seems like they finally starting to make moves against those eternal flamers.
Well, technically, we already took Scarlet Moon Hall. We just didn't go underground.
Oh, we didn't get the temple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed, that's the source of their power.
We didn't know that.
We didn't know.
We're
But that's where you're headed now, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we know,
All
yeah.
right.
And then directly afterwards, we're supposed to take out the Earth cult. Do you know about them?
Of course. The Black
yeah.
Earth.
What do you know
Yeah.
about them?
The Black Earth cult?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need some more information on them because Jolly was telling us to get there right afterwards.
Interesting. Well, it's a mite far from here, from Scarlet Moon Hall. It's down into the southwest, I believe. Their Sacred Stone Monastery.
Can you
Can
take a
you,
boat?
can you put it on our map?
I only know roughly where it is.
That's great.
All right, sure. Let me see here. Show us your map.
I bet she knows where it is.
Boop, boop. Let's see. And she's looking around. She's like, "Oh, I see you're familiar with Red Larch.
Are you?
It's down the
Do
opposite
you know what
direction,
happened at Red Larch?
over to the north up here.
Do you know what happened at Red Larch?
At Red Larch? I just heard it was destroyed.
Well, they're rebuilding.
That's good. But yes, it's actually hidden in the hills over here. So I was wrong. It's not that far.
So they're super close?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, that's like where we are.
Yes.
Are we on
Oh
top
God.
Wait, we're here?
Like we are?
Wait
We're
a
No,
minute.
it's
Is
farther.
This a trap?
It's
Is this a trap? And like Wayne's like looking around. God damn it!
No, you fools! Shut up. Listen. They're much farther inland. You're on the bank of the river. They are farther inland, and they're a single building, a single stone monastery. So it's hard. It's hard to find
but
within
it's
all
like
these
on our
hills.
way.
Yeah, we're gonna pass it on the way.
You could.
fuck.
It's hidden. It's hidden within the hills here.
Well, okay, I guess that begs the question: do we just wipe out the Earth cultists on our way to the Fire cultists?
I thought we were on a time crunch for Fire Cult.
Are we?
Just because I haven't fought anything in a while.
Okay.
Oh, I know
She
what
turns
you
to one
mean,
of
buddy.
she turns to one of her people and says, Get a message to Captain Jolly. We need to figure out what the aims of this punishment is.
Oh, we don't mind telling you.
Yeah, first and foremost, Scarlet Moon Hall, and I guess the Earth Cult is kind of an afterthought.
That was your mission. To take
Scarlet
out the
Moon
Temple of Eternal
primarily.
Flame. Or Scarlet
Yeah.
Moon Hall. I was under the impression that Scarlet Moon Hall had already fallen.
Scarlet
That was
Moon Hall,
us.
yes, but the temple beneath, no.
The temple is still standing, of course. Right, well. If Captain Quandaril and her crew can be of any assistance in getting you to Scarlet Moon Hall, we will surely do so.
That'd be actually fantastic. Like, if we could, are you saying, like, go with us to Scarlet Moon Hall and then dip when we get there, or are you going to help us take the place?
No, we will help you get there in some way. You said there were other people after you.
Yeah. Actually, about a day's travel southwest.
And you said they're fire.
It's a big fire creature with armor and 2 scimitars, 2 cultists that seem to be, like, in charge of the thing, and then 2 hellhounds.
I'm sure we could figure out a way to waylay them and make sure they do not waylay you.
Well, poetry made them real confused about where they are, so, like, they might be just kind of wandering around for a second.
Interesting. Well, what's your plan here forth?
We're gonna leave like right now to go to Scarlet Moon Hall. And it'd
It's
be great
the
if
middle
you
of
come
the
with
night.
us.
You probably shouldn't
Oh,
leave right
then let's leave
Well-
in the morning.
Yeah, we'll leave in the morning. Just take a nap.
now. And you're expecting these other people to run into you.
Well, we're heading directly west, and they're heading northeast. So most likely
some
we're gonna converge at some point. I don't know when.
All right. Seems like maybe only a day's travel inland.
Probably.
We'll help you.
Thank you.
I'll travel with
Yeah.
you and bring some of my crew.
That'd be
And
great.
when you
Awesome.
run into these Eternal Flame cultists, we'll take care of it. And you keep going on to the temple.
Great. Awesome.
Understand?
Absolutely.
All right.
Oh, I do want to make one thing very, very clear. If anyone touches him, and I point to Exxon, we will kill you all.
Oh God, what is that thing?
That is our friend.
It's a demon dog.
We've
A
no.
good boy.
He's a good boy.
The goodest boy.
The
He's the goodest
goodest.
boy, and he's with us.
And keep your demon dog to yourself, and he'll.
Yeah,
come
he's
into-
gonna stay
and he'll-
right here.
He'll come into
What
no
I'm
harm.
saying, yeah, just he's gonna stay literally on this spot here for a couple days. Don't touch him.
You're making an awful many demands for a one so small. And she
What?
draws her pistol again and just holds that at her side.
I like make sparkles.
Keep
in my
remember
hand, like,
your place, young one. And she turns and says, "We'll be back in the morning."
Oh, Captain, can I ask you a quick question?
What?
Have you seen anyone else with this kind of blood?
With that kind of blood? What? Oh, you
blood
mean
from-
from the map? I've seen many people bleed. I'm sure I've seen blood that color before, but nothing comes to mind.
You know anyone? No one recently.
No, no one recently.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Get some shut-eye, and
My guys, I want to know. Ooh,
we'll escort you in the morning. All right. And she leaves. And she says,
we all watch her leave.
Jasper and Mulligan will keep an eye on you. Keep a watch out over the night to make sure no one else bothers you.
What are their names?
Jasper and Mulligan. And she points to one of them is a half orc, and the other one is just a human.
Hey guys, are you hungry?
Mulligan just snarls, and Jasper's like, no, thank you.
Okay, well there's booze and food over here if you want some.
We have booze.
No.
When did we get booze? What?
Jasper is the half orc woman. Just no, we're good, thanks. And
Okay,
and
we have rum, right?
Mulligan
Rum,
just makes
please?
a foul gesture and goes and walks.
I make
Okay,
little
tone
plates
it
and I just like
down.
push them toward them.
Mhm.
Tone it down. You're big and strong. We get it.
And he just
Can
walks
we
away.
group? Can we group huddle real quick?
Yeah, so they're actually, after they say
God.
hello, they're gonna fuck off. They're just gonna
Cool.
stand like 60 feet away from you guys,
Great.
over on the at the edge of the clearing, just to keep watch for you guys.
Cool. Let's group. Let's get in here. So that was really convenient and just fell into our laps. I don't like this.
Well, look. Okay.
Should we dip
This
in the
this
night?
is one of the reasons that I wanted
Maybe.
to make the deal to begin with, because if we have access to all these people, like, why not
Yep.
use them?
But we don't know who they actually are. And they left
Yeah.
people to watch out for us, but it's
But we're
kind
also
of like we're also
super
being
close.
watched.
We're super close to River Guard Keep, so it would make sense that they'd have people this close.
I'm not
We're
that.
also like on top of the sacred fucking rock hall or whatever this place is.
The sacred
Yeah.
stone monastery.
Like, are we
Yeah.
standing on it? Like, Gawain's like
I
looking
think we
around. just
kind
like,
of are.
No, it's just like no one knows exactly where it is unless you've been there. So the same way, like, you guys didn't really know where Scarlet Moon Hall was until you were like right there.
It's Schrodinger's monastery.
And that, yeah. see,
Is it there? Is it
see,
not?
the size of this X is like a full half day's travel just to cover like the whole size of this
Oh,
X.
okay.
You understand?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
okay.
it's a
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
general area that she gave you.
She just like drew a circle,
Yeah, exactly.
like a big
It's
circle.
maybe here.
Somewhere around here.
I personally say we go to sleep, and if these fucking idiots want to
I'm sorry, you cut out what?
Yeah, if they want to attack, what? He's still out.
We
Thank you.
can't hear
Audio's
you.
not coming through.
Did you mute your
I
cord?
think if we if we get attacked by them, we should kill them. Let's just go to sleep. I mean, shit.
No, you're right. I think
Yeah.
to kill us, they
We're
would've
much
already-
more powerful than I think
Yeah.
we give ourselves
Yeah.
credit for.
Also, Slurp doesn't need to sleep. He can keep an eye out. Oh wait,
Yeah,
should
keep
we
him
sleep in
awake.
ships or just all sleep? I don't-
I'll take
if
first
Slurp can
shift.
keep an eye out. Oh, that might be a good idea, actually. Really quick though, I think that we should. Obviously, we're going to be wary of them, but in the same way that, like, we clearly have other loyalties, we have a different agenda. They might also. There's nothing stopping them after we, take down the temple to, come in behind us when we're all fucked up and take us out. So I do think that after we take down the temple, we got to get out of there, guys.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I don't think we should stick around.
Unless the beautiful pirate falls in love with me.
Here's the thing:
I got your back, Esme.
we
I
will
got your
make that
back.
happen. We will make it happen.
Listen. Everybody's
Oh.
But you're right. You're totally right.
you could always seduce her, just say. just putting that out there.
I think
So
we're
I'll take-
probably fine though. I think
I'll take first watch.
I think we're good
though.
tonight, yeah. I'll take second watch.
All right, everybody's going to bed.
tea time.
Amazing.
I'm leaving Slurp up. Like Slurp is literally like on my chest, just kind of like looking around, and he's gonna slap me if anything happens.
Sure. I assume Slurp doesn't need to sleep, so.
I don't think he does.
Awesome. Terrific. You guys, everybody hit that long rest button.
Oh, my hands, they feel so much better.
Yep. You healed right up.
What a world.
Indeed. All right, everybody good? Anything else anyone wants to do, like, while you're
I would
resting?
try and open my box.
Oh,
again.
yeah. New day.
Go to bed.
New chance to open your box. Give me a Thieves' Tools check.
Sounds like a weird metaphor.
It does, doesn't it?
Is there any way that I can see this happening and send Slurp to help Boneless?
Probably not. I don't think so. Unless you're gonna directly ask for help, I don't think.
Hey.
Because Slurp is like awake and looking around.
Nah.
Slurp.
Okay. Do you
you
want
ask
Boneless?
for
Are you gonna ask for help?
Oh, I think Slurp is so gross. Oh, Slurp.
I mean, here's the thing. You wouldn't be specifically asking Slurp for help. You would have to ask someone else for help.
Oh, hey, Gwen.
Yeah.
Before you not sleep, I guess.
Yeah.
Can I borrow Slurp for just like a sec? But please don't let him touch me.
Well, yeah. Just don't.
You know, people
I
can
just
help
need
with
him to,
things
like-
too. Like,
Like, do
I
you
don't know
just
why
need
you
help?
need Slurp to help you.
Well, here's what I was thinking. I was wondering if he could like slither around this box of mine and get into some crevices and see what he can.
Absolutely, Slurp, get in there and Slurp.
And just suctions to the box.
So what is a thieves tools check? Is it a
It's your proficiency plus dexterity.
Okay.
Unless you also have expertise, which I don't think you do.
I don't think I have expertise in stealth, sleight of hand, and persuasion.
Okay.
Oh, and deception. But I don't know if I have like expertise like with a tool.
Oh, okay. Great. So yeah, just your
+5, okay.
dex and proficiency then.
Ooh. Okay. So wait. Oh, okay. So dex and +5. Oh, okay. So it's a 15.
15.
Not the full thing.
Did you do it with advantage?
Oh wait. Oh shit. Oh balls. Oh, okay. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 18.
18. You're working real hard. You've been trying this thing every day.
Titties.
And still nothing. Even with all 6 of Slurp's hands helping you to steady all of your little lock-picking tools, it's still it's magically locked. You need some. It's gonna be real hard without magic.
Him so much.
Mm-hmm.
I hate him so much. Okay, I'm going to bed.
All right. Okay, so you want all right. That's so you can do you can do one a day. You didn't do one that day, so you can do another one the next morning if you'd like to.
Yeah, I'll do that the
All
next
right,
morning.
cool, amazing. Did everybody hit the long rest? Everybody's rested.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. You guys have lookouts for you. You don't really need to be doing your lookout thing, but you do anyway. But nothing happens. You see once or twice one of the people that are watching you gets up and walks away and then comes back. It seems they were checking some things out, but nothing else happens in the night. You all wake up feeling fresh and funky.
Where did
And
that noise come from? That was pleasant.
Oh, so God?
you all feel great. Boneless, you want to do it
Dream
again?
King, was that you?
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Slurp,
hey,
did you-
Slurp, come here. All right, come on, dice gods. Ooh, okay, first one was an 18, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Second one was a 7.
Ooh.
A 23.
23. Still not gonna do it,
Yep.
unfortunately. You feel like you've almost got it. You're using literally all of your thieves' tools to do this. There's so many tumblers in here that are just like constantly like they move every time you try it. It's so weird and so difficult.
Have I asked any of the casters to look at it yet? I don't remember.
No, I don't think you have.
Hey, Esme, do you have anything that could identify what this might be? Got anything, Gwen? 'Cause what's funny is I'm pretty sure Mako is good at identifying things.
Accurate information.
Damn it.
I mean, I can just like does the beginnings of an Eldritch Blast doesn't fire it off. I could just
I might have tried that already.
Have you tried these hands?
have you tried these hands?
Anyone you can make an Arcana check on it if you just want to try to investigate that.
Sure. We said we don't get advantage with familiars with that, right?
No.
Okay.
They're not smart enough to know Arcana.
That's an 8, so neither is Gawain. Just like
I'm really hoping there's a gun inside.
This is the first gun you've seen. Is the one that
That's
Shoalar had.
Yeah.
The 12 for poetry on Arcana, was that what that was?
I can shock it. I can
mine's
try to pry it open.
I got a 17 for
17
Arcana.
Arcana. Amazing. So Esme, you're feeling this thing out. You maybe do a little cantrip, just cast like a basic thing on it just to see what happens, and you see, whoom, it lights up with some arcane runes as you try to cast magic on it. It's clearly magically protected by some type of abjuration magic, you assume. And I think you might have... Your magic mostly focuses on nature, but you might have heard of other things. There's protection spells and, like hallow spells to protect certain areas. This is probably something like that.
Bones in it.
You probably don't know the exact spell, but it's probably something that's just like a lock/protection thing. Like
Well,
maybe
now I want to know what's in here even more.
Same.
The symbols on it, are they like religious symbols?
No, there's arcane symbols.
Show me your secret.
Tell me what you got.
You hear
what
the
you got.
the wind whistle through the trees, and it says, "No."
The wind's talking. I don't.
Stop it.
It sounds like it says,
UFO.
"Yeah."
Aaron?
No.
It's not here. Amazing. Is there anything else you guys want to do with this box?
Not with the box, but when we wake up, okay, Esme, come here really quick. You've got like a little dirt on your face. Come over here. Let me just get the dirt and let me just okay, I'm gonna put like a little pole on your eyes. Okay. And fix your hair a little bit. Okay, great. I'm gonna fix your hat. Okay, great. All right, we're ready to see the captain.
She's already on her way over. It's perfect.
Perfect.
You see, as she's walking over with maybe a dozen of her crew, and she says, "All right, so we're gonna walk with you, heading towards Scarlet Moon Hall. Eventually, we're gonna run into these this flame monster you spoke of. Is that right?"
Yeah,
All
at some
right.
point probably.
Perfect. We're going to run into them, and then we'll handle that from there, giving you guys the chance to get away without draining yourselves before you get to the temple.
We really appreciate that. So I think a few of us will take the lead. Esme, do you want to stay back with the captain and just kind of, stay with them?
Sure, yeah.
And Gawain's gonna just
Oh,
take off,
Gawain.
grabs poetry and Glarnock's let's go.
Tell me, what is your specialty, young one? She says to you, Esme.
I am a Circle of the Moon druid. I grew up in a temple, in a Cilianite temple. So I do a lot of earth magic.
Earth magic. Nothing to do with the sea or the water?
I do know a lot of water spells. I actually am pretty good with water.
Good. That'll be useful. What?
Oh,
I
They're
last
underestimating
time
themselves.
Huh?
last time we went up against the fire cult, I actually took out their elemental.
Very good.
With
Perhaps-
one attack.
It's one attack.
Perhaps you'll get to see me take out an elemental today. Mhm.
I'd love that. That would be great.
Hot.
What?
Uh,
Why did you choose to join the crushing wave then?
you got this. You got this.
I've always wanted to travel the seas, and this seemed kind of like the best way to do that ever.
Gawain sends a mental just message to Esme. Just don't forget you're on my crew. Walks away.
Are you saying you didn't join them? Can you repeat that?
No, I did join them. I'm saying that I've always wanted to spend more time on the sea. More time. I grew up in a temple in the forest, so I haven't really gotten to see much of the world, and I would like to.
As you should. The sea is a beautiful beacon that lights up the world and connects all things. It's enchanting and mysterious as anything you'll ever see.
Like you.
What?
Enchanting. Mysterious.
Oh. Well, I suppose so. Was that a compliment?
It was, yes.
Well, thank you, young lady. I appreciate it. You want to do a little persuasion check?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, I'm gonna use my luck.
Use the
Yes.
Burn the luck point.
Burn the luck. Screw fighting. Use
Where is the
Right.
bard?
Try again. Persuasion. That was worse. What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Take my point of inspiration. Do it.
You wanna
Make
use
it happen. Use it.
What the fuck?
Oh, it got
No,
worse
it
every time.
worse. No.
Can I help?
Bro.
I think it's too late for that. I think the dice have spoken.
It
What do you
could
want to
have
say?
been Perfect. You know, like
We'll let you keep the best of those three, which was a 9, right?
9, 6, and 3. What the fuck?
Honor check right before it was 17. What the hell is this?
Christ Christ.
She says, it's very kind of you for very, very wise for someone so young. You've got something on your face right here. And then she turns away from you and
Right
walks
here?
past you. Yes, right there.
Do you want to get it? Can you help me?
No, you got it.
I'm just gonna leave it there then. That's
Uh,
fine.
You had some, yeah, she had some schmutz that made it not nearly as endearing as it might have been.
There's always schmutz on my face.
This
It's
happens a
fine.
lot. You're all sleeping outside, walking around a lot.
Tried my best, man. I'm so sorry.
So yeah, they're leading
on me.
you.
She might not have liked the schmutz.
Mhm.
Boneless.
You tried, buddy. That's all that's
Schmutz.
important. Pats you on the back.
They're leading you through the forest and through the hills that you towards Scarlet Moon Hall.
While this happens,
Yeah.
Ace, do a quick insight check on her, because the last time an ally just kind of fell into our laps, it turned out really bad.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
Can I get
general
in on this
insight?
insight?
Sure, I mean, like, she's not doing anything right now. She's just walking, but you can try to. So it's going to be
It's a
difficult.
14 for
Insight is.
Gawain.
Oh, it's just a 12.
Yeah, what exactly are you trying to read on her?
So after everything went down with Aaron, I guess like
Ill
I'm
intent.
trying to read what I
Vibe.
might have missed. Does that make sense? So like, like,
See if there's
Yeah.
anything off about her, just in general.
yeah, like what, like I guess I'm kind of checking myself and like, yes, this is ideal. Yes, this is great. So what am I missing?
Okay. And Goyen, same for you.
Yeah, I think I'm just pulling in all of the interaction that we've had with her so far and being like, hey, is this on the up and up? Is there like a hidden agenda that she's not saying out loud?
Gotcha. So based on your few interactions with her, all you really know, she's got a lot of status with her crew and in general. She's clearly very competent. She saw right through your map. And she also is mostly in the know in terms of what's going on with all these other cults and everything. Yeah, there's not a lot you can say as to why she's here other than just sheer coincidence. Other than the fact that you kind of led them to you.
Oops.
So it's like I think you're realizing it's like the coincidence is that you ended up on the same shore not too far from each other, which isn't as big of a coincidence as her already looking for you or something. But what happened was you guys are on the same shore. You went and you left a clue that led back to you, so they found you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the coincidence of it seems more believable when you put that together.
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And really quick, Ace, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What was the skill I needed to make a map? Calligraphy?
Forgery or calligrapher's tools.
Forgery.
Well, like forgery is kind of a separate thing because it's something that Kenku can do. But
okay.
I think for most people it would be proficiency with calligrapher's tools. Would give you better chances with forgery.
Captain, can I ask you a quick question?
Yar.
So I know my map sucked. Can you teach me how to do better?
How to make a better map.
Yeah, do you have like a calligrapher on your crew that can like help me out?
We do.
I did a really good job.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, here's the thing. It was fine. But why would anyone draw a map to Scarlet Moon Hall and leave it here and leave it with a bloody trail and then a trail that led to tracks that you guys left leading back to your camp? It was just too coincidental to find a bloody map with a mark that said loot at Scarlet Moon Hall, which we know there is no loot for.
Oh, we found a lot. I mean, yeah.
We know that it's already been taken. You understand? And this map was clearly not made that long ago. As old as you made it look. If you look,
it's like still wet.
Yeah.
It's still wet.
Mm-hmm. As old as you made it look, it's still not old.
Can you teach me how to do a better job?
You want me to teach you how to
Have
make
somebody on your crew that can?
There's someone that can teach you how to make a map, but not someone that can teach you how to make a map look old. It's a very specific set of skills.
That's fair. But do you have like a calligrapher on your crew that
yes,
can like?
Of course. We have a map maker, a cartographer.
What's their name?
Her name is Mutton.
Is Mutton on this adventure?
What's their last name? Chops.
No, it's Dansbury. I think.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
Right? Let me see. I don't think Mutton isn't with us. If we want, we can say that you talked to her before you left, so Mutton could have come along if you want.
Sick.
Yes, Mutton. Mutton, get over here.
On the way to going, can I just spend some time with Mutton and maybe
Mutton Dansbury at your service. What may I do for you? You see
Mutton, it's so
a very round little man. He's only about like 5'3", shorter than you, and he's wearing like almost like a friar would wear, like a very long robe with like a rope tied as a belt around it. He has a backpack with a bunch of papers and compasses and things like that.
Oh,
Mutton Dansbury here to tell you about maps and such. What may I
Yeah.
tell you about maps?
On the way here, do you mind teaching me about how to make maps with calligraphy?
With calligraphy, we use cartography.
Yeah. See, I'm learning already.
Indeed. Here, let me show you how to make a map.
Thank you.
And he takes out a bunch of tools and sextants and things like that just to show you about map making and things like that. And in the process, you learn a bit about incidental calligraphy, and showing in that he's showing you how to like draw things accurately and stuff like that. But this is really just a crash course that you're doing as you're walking, so it's not going to be that much.
If I spend more time with him, eventually, could I have it?
Have what?
The calligraphy skill or the cartography?
Eventually, yeah. But it'll take a lot of time.
Yeah, I gotta plant the seeds,
then
man.
you'll have to. Yeah, of course. Terrific.
Sick. Thanks, Ace.
Sure thing. Anything else you guys want to do as you're walking?
I would like.
I'm gonna keep. Sorry, I was just gonna say I'm gonna keep trying to flirt with.
As you should.
Yes.
I would like to, when I know that we're like 2-ish hours out from that, like the point where we think we're gonna run into them. Can I use both of my spell slots to cast Death Ward on myself and Poetry? And then like take a short rest intermittently to get my spell slots back?
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's fucking
Poetry.
smart.
Poetry, just so you know, so for the next
now
8 hours,
I'm a
if you
death
drop-
warlord.
you'll Death Ward. If your HP drops to 0, it'll instead drop to 1.
But just
So
once.
it's like
So I
a
can't be
safety.
killed
Yeah, just
straight
once.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
One
it's
time.
like it's a health safety net.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So when it actually gets to that point, the other thing that happens is Shoalar calls for a hold. She's all right. We can see the plume getting closer and closer. What we're going to do is wait here in the shadows and launch a surprise attack when they're on their way.
Smart.
What you need to do, you're going to wait on the northern side here with us. And they sort of divide the path that they think the flame cultists are going to come down into two halves. So half of them are coming from the left side, half of them are coming from the north and the south, because you think you're going to meet up like around here, you see. So she says, you guys are all going to be on the north side. When they get here, we're going to attack them. As soon as they are engaged, you have to head off. You're going to run. Keep going on to Scarlet Moon Hall, all right?
Why can't we go now?
Because if you go now, they're going to follow you before they get to here.
Oh, got it. How are they tracking us?
I don't know, but they're clearly tracking you.
Me?
No, I mean like.
Wayne's like, what did I do?
Clearly
Wait,
they
actually,
have.
though,
Clearly they have
that's a
something
good question.
on you that they can track.
Yeah, because you peed everywhere, but they didn't. They kept the line. They didn't.
true.
They've been tracking us. So can we like filter through all of our items?
Oh my
to
god!
determine, like,
Take
which
all your
ones,
stuff out. Yeah. Holy
like which
shit.
ones we got from Scarlet Moon Hall?
Oh my god.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Slurp.
Oh my god! I hope it's.
It's a 14 for Gawain.
Hold on, I gotta see how much I add to it.
Does everyone do an investigation?
Yeah, because I have that dagger. Investigate. Oh shit.
Oh, what does everyone else get?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got a 14.
14. Anyone?
11 for Esme.
Same.
19.
Oh my God, Glarnock with the clutch.
Glarnock!
With the clutch investigation check. You guys are all just rummaging through your stuff. You're just like pulling things out of your pack like this, no, and just throwing things behind you. I think Glarnock doesn't have a lot of stuff. And Glarnock, you're just like looking through all the piles of things that everyone is looking through to see what might have been doing this. And you pick up Elazar Dryflagon's old dagger. And you, as soon as you touch it, Glarnock, you feel the heat of it. The heat of it connects with something inside of yourself. And you feel that it has a signature. It has the power of the eternal flame within it.
Huh.
And thus they were likely able to track it.
Great,
Or-
so they
or-
can
or it ju-
always track.
Or it just smells like Elazar, and they know that.
So as long as we have this, they can track us. Great, awesome, cool. Does that mean they can see us coming? If we have this?
Shit. I don't know.
Well, I mean, at
I
this
think-
point, they
It's
would already know
pretty.
we're coming.
I think with that, I think you're not sure. It seems like I think what you guys would have gathered from watching them, the dogs were clearly sniffing something. So it's likely they're tracking the scent of that item, and not
Okay.
necessarily, they just don't. It's not like they always know where you are.
I pee on it.
You pee on it.
I gotta get rid of the scent, man.
It doesn't help. It's
Okay.
What if we
alright.
bury
Guys.
it?
Guys, pee on this.
everybody pee on it. That'll fix it.
Everybody,
Everyone pee!
everybody pee on this.
What are you doing over there? Why is everyone peeing on that knife?
Don't worry about it!
What if we bury it? Will they still be
Yeah.
able to smell it?
Is that
But
what they're
it's
tracking?
Mine.
What?
Well, okay, alright.
You
So,
don't need it. You're fine.
But I stole it fair and square.
You'll
Well,
look
you
grenade
can get
for
it
me
back
then.
later.
It's fine.
I don't
Like-
want to grow as a person.
no, boneless. Just leave it here. We'll come back and get it.
Promise.
Sure. We gotta come back and get Exxon anyway.
Okay, well, don't let the pirates see when we bury it.
Gawain picks up a 5-foot cube of earth.
Mhm.
Just
What are you burying over there?
Nothing.
See the saw!
Come on, boneless. Just put it in the hole.
Oh, fine.
The other thing I'll tell you, because that was a very, very clutch check, that the other thing that they might have been able to track up to this point was Exxon.
My
Well,
baby.
we have a beacon with us.
Mm-hmm. Kind of
Can
realizing
we
also
drown
from
him?
what you learned before that he is a fire spirit, and fire spirits are pretty good at tracking
So-
other fire spirits.
So we left Exxon behind. So if we put the dagger down, we should be invisible to them. Should be.
Okay. We're coming
Okay.
back for it.
We'll come back for it. Yes, absolutely.
and picks it up.
But throw it in.
Okay.
Are you holding up a big
No.
pile of earth over there?
Yep, and I put it down.
It's very conspicuous.
Yeah, I like to pick up earth. Sometimes I bury myself in the earth and I take a nap.
That's pretty weird.
Yep,
All right.
I'm
Anyway,
pretty weird.
We're getting ready for the ambush, all right? Take your positions.
We can actually take off. They can't track us anymore.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Give me an insight check on yourself.
Okay.
The confidence of a teenager.
Yeah.
That's an 11 of a 12-year-old. At 11.
Oh, yeah, you're sure.
12-year-old rushed through puberty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're confident. Yeah. It's like she says, all right,
Yeah.
then you better get going. If you're
Me as a player is now concerned, but Gawain's
I
like,
think we should,
"Alright,
Wayne,
let's go."
we should wait.
Why?
We
Well,
should
if that's the case, then why'd you even? And then picks up the earth. Grab the dagger.
No. I've just had some great character growth, Wayne. I'm not
I
going
mage hand the
No.
dagger and put it in my pocket. The earth back down.
based on what? Based on what?
Well, the whole reason I thought that we were putting the stuff away is so that we could leave early, and they wouldn't be able to track us.
What did I say that made you think that wasn't? I just like, how can you be sure?
I don't know. I'm sure. Everyone else seems not sure, so I don't know
We
what
don't
to do
want to
right
be
now.
tracked at all.
I'm just
And-
saying it's safer
Fine, picks
to wait.
up the earth, throws the dagger,
Oh my
and puts the earth back down.
I don't know what you're doing with that earth over there.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just saying you can't.
You're gonna worry about it.
No matter whether or not they're still tracking you, it's safer to wait until we've intercepted your trackers.
Yes.
You understand?
Fine. And Gawain just like sits there across.
It's gonna be an
his
hour.
arms.
You need a short rest anyway, you said.
We're
Well,
both sitting cross-armed on the floor.
Oh, you
Crowding.
children. Never working with children again.
Why do you keep calling everyone children? They're like
'Cause you're-
old. And like looks around at everone else in the group.
You're all younger than
Yeah.
me.
He's like
How old are
23.
you?
57.
You look great
You
for
look
someone who's
amazing.
57.
Thank you. Yeah, you realize as you look closer at her, she does have like some wrinkle lines, like just outside her mouth and like at the edges of her face from spending too much time in the sun. But she still looks incredible.
Hey,
Esme, how old are you?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't.
I'm
When you
the
keep
baby.
asking-
I am 27. When I say that Esme like hasn't done anything, I like mean that.
Oh, they're like a baby.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
incredibly young for an elf.
yeah. That's when I say that Esme
You're like
has,
my age
like
enough.
never done anything, I mean that.
Holy shit!
A
Yeah.
noob.
A noob.
Oh, Boneless, how old are you?
You don't need to worry about that.
No, I do now. I'm genuinely curious.
Let's
How old are
Go!
All
no,
right.
we gotta stay here. That's the whole point. Oh,
They're coming! Everyone hush! Everyone be quiet. No time to ask how old everyone is.
Poetry. How old are you? No, in your head you hear, how old are you, Poetry?
All right. As you guys wait
22.
here,
Okay.
the smell of smoke and the pillar of it rising into the sky gets closer and closer until you can hear the sound that is familiar to Poetry and Gawain, that continuous roaring, that and you feel the heat start to emanate from deeper in the forest as it comes closer to you. First the smoke, then the heat, and then finally you can start to see and hear branches coming down and movement from deeper in the forest. And she says, "All right, on guard, everyone." She whispers to all of you. As soon as this giant fire creature is within 30 feet, she shouts, "Now!" And suddenly, she points, she raises both her arms, and from out of the ground itself rises a humongous wave of water. 30 feet wide, 10 feet high, that she just pushes forward and slams directly into this humongous water creature. Meanwhile, all of her men are loosing arrows, firing off these tiny tiny pistols, and it is immediately carnage. Fireballs start getting thrown backward. The hellhounds are barking and lighting up the forest with their flames, and running through the forest, you hear screams from the other side of the path, where the hellhounds are jumping and attacking Sholar's people. "Now run! Get over there and take them all out at the source." And do you guys keep going?
Gawain waits for everyone else to go.
Hey, Asa.
Yeah.
Did any of her people go down?
No, fighting just started.
Okay. Will we have to pass through them?
No, you're going the opposite direction.
Never mind.
Yeah, let's
We can run.
Lost a
though.
dagger, wants to steal.
The gun!
So yeah, you guys are kind of on opposite sides of the path. Like, you guys are a little closer to Scarlet Moon Hall. And so she's like, they're attacking from the north. The other people are attacking from the south. You heard people that were attacking from the south get attacked by the hellhounds. You don't know if any of them dropped yet, but this is literally just the first round of combat that you're here for.
Okay.
Unless you want to stick around for longer, in which case we can roll initiative and you guys can take part in this.
I think we should scoot. That's what we
I
were
think we
trying to
should
do,
scoot,
right?
kids. Yeah.
I agree.
All right. Y'all
If this
get,
really is a gift from above, I think we should take it.
y'all get to scooting. And the one thing that I think you do see is that when she hurls this tidal wave at the flame creature, it sizzles and it's surrounded by steam, but it is not extinguished like the last flame creature you fought. And you guys continue on to Scarlet Moon Hall, yes?
Heel
Yeah.
to toe, dosey
Do
do.
it.
Incredible. After another day's travel, you end up at Scarlet Moon Hall. You get to the top and find Comnal and Ragnad waiting for you. However, they are sitting about 10 feet apart from each other with their backs to each other and both of their arms crossed. Is there anything you want to talk to them about before you head into the temple?
I do think we should do a quick group huddle before we go in.
Oh.
Comnal and Ragnar. How you doing, Glarnock? You okay? This is about to suck.
Yes, it's going to suck tremendously.
What do you emotionally need from us? The people who love you.
Don't die.
I
And
think Wayne's got that covered.
Gawain, since it's been a day, is just like, can we chill here for like an hour? I just gotta, and then touches.
You already chilled for an hour.
But this is a day later, right?
Because we had a day of...
Oh, no, it's the same
said
day.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
you said it
I
was
meant-
another day's travel.
A day of I'm sorry. You left in the morning. It's
Mhm.
evening now when you're arriving.
Okay.
So it's the same day that you were
Oh, okay.
ambushed,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, the spell's worn off, but like, I can do it again. We would need to nappy poo.
We'll figure that out, I think, in a sec. Like our plan of attack in just a second. I just want to make sure that you're okay, Glarnog. And whatever you need, we'll be there for you.
I'm ready to kill.
just like a prayer. Oh, thank you there.
But also,
Why is the wind singing again?
I know what danger is ahead of us.
Yeah. But honestly, we've got this. Like in the bag.
We're in Shippuden, guys.
Or we
Yeah.
don't, and then you'll make a new friend.
Esme! Shush! Shut up!
We needed the levity. Okay, let's talk to the lesbians.
You see Comnal when she sees you runs up to you. Esme, oh my god! Thank you so. Oh, I can't believe you came. Are you okay? Did
I
that?
brought a friend. I still can't remember the name.
What? Oh, Zaldrin!
With us.
Oh, hey guys. Hi.
Well, where did you come from?
I've
It's
been
like,
I've been here the whole time.
Look, you can't sneak up on me like that.
They were in the team huddle.
Mhm. Yeah, I was here.
Can't keep disappearing like that.
We
real quick, but
rescued
anyway.
him,
Yeah.
and now
my
he's gonna
God.
try not to die.
She's gonna okay. Oh my! I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you're okay. She talks to Zaldrin real quick. Ragnad is in a bit of a mood. So she might not want to talk to you right now. And
happened?
you see Ragnad chimes in from over there. I heard that. I'm gonna come say hello after you're done hogging the spotlight as usual. And
Please don't break up.
Comnal rolls her eyes and is like, just ignore her. She's having a mood. We're on a break right now. It's fine.
Is she hungry?
No, we just ate. She's just like this. We're just having a.
Do you want a hug? And Slurp holds out all arms.
No, not from that thing. Thank you though.
What about for me?
Still
I'm a
pretty,
good hugger.
still pretty freaked out by that. No, we're good. We've just been watching. We just saw that creature come out of there. So we told you soon that otherwise there's not been a lot going on here. Not a lot of people
That's
coming
good.
in and out.
It's
we
either
just
really good or really bad.
yeah.
We did just pass, I believe, the creature that you were talking about. We had help, and they're now fighting that big guy and all the hellhounds.
Terrific.
It should be done by now, so whether or not
You
they
see the
won, we're gonna
smoke?
find out.
All right. We'll just. Are you going in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the plan.
All right. We'll just be really careful. And is there anything we can do to help?
Watch the
Come with
front
us.
door and make sure no one comes in.
They're pretty squishy. I don't know if they should come with
Are they
us.
still squishy? Did they level? Do they look like they're in their Shippuden?
They have not gone through their own Shippuden. But
Same.
But
but they do
you-
look.
Close,
They
got
look
it.
more powerful. They look like more, owning themselves in a way.
Oh, did you all discover your circle?
Oh yeah.
We're so close. We've gotten a lot more power. We've gotten some more magic that we can do. Still not quite in a circle yet, but we're very close. We think we're gonna do it. And Ragnar's like, speak for yourself, okay? Like we're not on the same journey all the time.
Then why are you listening?
Because I wanted to talk to you too, but she came over first, and I don't want to talk to you with her there.
Esme, you're a little shit starter. I love it.
I don't like this.
I love it.
And Kamala was like, fine, okay? If you want to talk, then you could come talk. I'll go over here if you're going to be a child about it. Like, who's being a child? Who ran over to them first to, like, take all the spotlight while I was here waiting
I'm gonna
for
go
them to
inside
come to us like a normal
now,
person?
And Gawain just like
Um,
is edging towards the door.
I'm just
She's
eating
like, "Hi."
popcorn.
And then Kamala
I need
walks
to
away.
tell you about a really, really hot person we just met.
They both turn their
Maybe-
heads. Mhm.
She's beautiful. She's a genasi, a water genasi. She just rescued us. She saved us.
Ragnar is right next to you now, and Kamnal is like 20 feet away. And she's like, really? Is there? What's a water genasi? With the blue
She's
skin and
magnificent.
everything?
Maybe you'll meet her.
Oh my god. Is she? What's she like? What did she say? She's pretty. What else? Tell us about her. Tell me about
She-
her.
Esme's got dibs.
Yeah, Esme's got dibs.
Oh,
Just so we're
fine.
all
She's
clear.
she's the captain, so she has her own
She's a
crew. She like
captain?
runs the whole shit.
Oh my
I'm fucking watching these lesbians.
god.
I swear to God.
Incredible. Wow.
She like threw a sick tidal
Well, I'm just
wave
saying. I mean, if she
right
comes
before we
through
left.
here, finders keepers is one of them. Just
Girl.
I saw
Um,
her first.
You saw her, but you did nothing.
You
You
know
had
what?
your chance.
So
That's not
you
true.
two,
I did not do nothing.
you two want to come inside then? If it's first come first serve, just
What?
come inside.
No, come in.
You
What?
come help us inside the cave rather than
First
being outside.
come first serve for good things. We don't want to go in there where there's
Well,
danger.
yeah, but Esme's got dibs, so you can't be the first come to the first serving.
I mean,
uh,
I die, so there's like second dibs. I
I'm not
guess,
following
but-
your logic, creepy boy.
Don't call me creepy boy.
You're still
Like,
creepy
just
boy to
like,
me. You're the one that sent
Oh,
a
man.
tentacle
Slurp,
monster.
hug, and like
No!
sits.
She dodges. She dodges. She
They are
leaps behind
on
the wall.
one tonight.
Isn't there a third druid with them, like a stronger druid?
No, I believe she
Yeah.
left.
Ah, damn.
Fairy lady, right?
Yeah.
Gariel.
Fairy
Yeah.
lady's a lot nicer than you.
Mhm.
I liked the fairy lady. She was cool.
I just thought she might be able to help us, but if she left,
Right.
then
Who did the
never
fairies
mind.
like?
The sprites.
They liked
Wasn't it-
The
Glarnock.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it
The sprites.
Yeah.
the sprites?
They
That
were
was
sprites.
so cute.
Yeah.
I should have taken those damn sprites.
Yeah, you should
They
have.
weren't yours. What are you talking about?
I should have asked
Should
for
have
them.
taken them though.
They have.
If it's not yours, it's better.
They love me.
Yeah.
So we get to go inside, or
Yeah. We'll just be out. We'll just be out here, waiting for. We'll guard the door. Make sure if anyone comes after you, we'll send like another messenger bird or something, to tell you, I guess. I think that's the only way we could do
Yeah.
it. Maybe like a mouse or something smaller. We'll see what we
Can I
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
a quick insight check on them just to make sure they're not false errands?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Based on
I
this
would
drama
like to
between
get
them, I think they're real.
Very probably.
Oh.
It was insight. Okay, so just a straight 15.
I got a 19.
19. Incredible. On
I'm insanely
them,
uncomfortable.
yeah, they're just like really like not at odds right now. They're just this tension is too real for them to not be who they say they are, or to not
Did
have
we-
the relationship that they're supposed to have. Nothing else is particularly shady about them.
Did we give them the code word already?
I don't think so.
Oh, we did tell them the code
Oh,
word.
you did. You're right. You sent it in
when
a
we
message.
left. Yeah.
That's right.
Had a baby, it's a boy.
Mm-hmm.
What
What's
are
the- what's the-
we supposed to
what's the code
respond
word?
with?
Sorry.
I think we were just supposed to ask what's the code word.
Oh yeah, what's the code word?
Oh, it's. Oh boy, we had we ate a baby. We ate a baby. It's a boy. Was that right?
That's close enough. Yeah.
Close enough.
It's close enough.
Better.
Had a baby. It's a boy.
Comnol, Comnol. What's the password? And she shouts, "We had a baby. Eats a boy."
Eats.
It's a boy.
Close enough.
Is that not right?
Close enough.
Close enough. It works.
She remembered better than I did. Apparently.
But you both remembered eating.
Yeah. That wasn't part of the
That
original.
was that not
It
part of
wasn't
it?
part of the original. No, it wasn't.
Wait.
But you both said pretty much the same thing.
It's-
That's something, right?
I think it's just the way you said it made it really sound like it was eating.
Had a baby. It's
Babies.
ITS. I think that's how it
It's
sounded.
kind of
He-
cute.
but
that
he
you
said
both
it-
remembered it the same
But
way.
he
Yeah,
said
you
it.
both
it's-
remembered it
He
the same
definitely
way?
said
That's
it like
cute.
eats.
Yeah, it's because you have to say it really fast when you're on a collect call. We out a baby eats a boy.
Is that you like if you're trying to save words on a sending spell? Is that what you mean?
Well,
A
you're
collect
going from a
call.
Y
Yeah.
to an I. It's kind of hard for it not to sound like an E.
Yeah.
Seven.
It's supposed to
saying it
sound like
fast.
a name, you know.
Indeed.
I
Like,
don't know.
had a baby. It's a boy.
It's the whole thing. It was on during the Super Bowl.
Oh, is that what it's? What's the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
It
what
was,
is this?
It's this.
It's a really
cool.
big bread bowl that you put soup in.
Oh, well, that's cool.
That was
Can we have
scrawled on
one?
the side of it.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna go inside now.
The silence was in
make a
character.
plan.
That was just them, just like no idea how to respond to that.
No way to respond to that.
I don't know.
Both
Let's
of
make a
them.
plan. Let's huddle up.
Huddle. Okay.
Am I?
All right, so these guys
I'm
are gonna
just,
wait out
guys, so you
here.
know, I'm here. I'm in the huddle. It's me,
Do you-
Zoltran.
Damn!
What?
You
I've
keep
been here.
sneaking up on me.
Akida!
I'm a child.
I gotta be real with everybody. I was taking a shit. Who is this guy?
Oh hi, I'm
It says base
Zoltran.
friend.
He's from the Emerald Enclave. He's like the dude who I had the letter about, who got like who went to investigate, but like never
Right.
responded back or anything. That's
What's
this
his
dude.
deal?
He's
I used
the kind of
I
person
use
that
they
gets
them
captured.
pronouns.
What's their
Oh,
deal?
my bad. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm
It
sorry.
happens all the time.
We got you, boo.
What's
I think
my
we
deal?
already vetted them, didn't we?
My
What?
deal. I was captured by the crushing wave, and I was held
Okay.
captive for like several weeks.
Do you
Mhm.
cast spells or do you punch stuff?
Yeah, I mean, if those are the two options, I definitely cast spells. But
Sick.
I'm a druid. I transform into stars mostly. It's kind of my thing.
Yeah,
I do
they
a lot-
showed us they can turn into a cup.
I can turn into a chalice. It's my favorite form.
That's fucking
Like
cool.
it's not a
It's not.
functional
It's not
cup.
like a cup. It's,
I don't
it's
know
a-
why everyone thinks it's a real
constellation of
chalice.
a
No,
cup.
it's yeah. I thought.
Well, when you say the words "I can turn into a chalice," like we immediately think that you can turn into an actual like cup, like functional cup.
no one's ever
It's like
thought
a
that
Gotta
six
say,
before.
foot
I can
tall
turn into a
sparkle.
star chalice. That's different. Because in my head, I'm like,
Alright, I guess
stars
I'll
chalice.
yeah.
Whoa.
All right. I guess I'm around other druids who kind of always know what I mean. But yeah, it's no. Like,
Damn.
I'll elaborate that it's I could turn into a
Magic's new to me.
constellation.
Anything is
of the
literally
chalice.
possible in my head.
And I can
It's
I can just
anything.
help you guys.
Sick.
I can help you guys. Do your mission for the crushing wave.
Cool.
That's what I'm
Cool.
here for.
I really like having you around because you sound just like our friend Mako.
Oh really?
I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it's weirdly similar. I don't.
I don't know. This is just kind of
Can
how
you
I talk.
sing?
Wait.
It's
Mako?
very yeah. Can you
I don't
sing?
sing. No, I don't sing.
Damn.
Ace takes his mask off. It's Mako.
It's Shanks.
Can I roll an
Fucking
insight check?
Shanks
Is
the
this
whole time.
Mako?
Shakes the whole time.
roll an insight check to see if it's
I
mine.
miss
Check.
Mako.
17. Is that Mako?
No.
It's Maka.
But there's something weird about him. That's about it.
Wait, what?
What kind of weird?
He's just a weird guy.
Okay.
Oh no.
You can't say weird
No.
after the shit we've been through, Ace.
I can't.
I don't know if
let
I've
that-
described thing as weird
I gotta
before.
run an insight on this.
Yeah, go
on
for
this
it. Mhm.
person. I'm sorry. After the whole Aaron junk. Okay, it was insight. Hold on
Mhm.
1 second. I got a +0. I got another 15.
Yeah, he just stares a lot into space, just kind of weird.
I believe in him or them. I believe in them because when the second that they took their hood off in the second that Jolly took the hood off,
Mm-hmm.
Zaldrin knew exactly who I was.
That's true.
Like I did
And-
not say
yeah,
anything.
and-
They were
and-
just like Ezra.
And knew your history as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now that we're all together, should we sneak into the basement?
I'm ready.
Make a plan real quick. Yeah. How do we want to
Yeah.
do this?
Well,
I
Glarnock,
need
what
to-
exactly do you know the layout down there?
Yeah. What's?
Glarnock,
Yeah.
give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Ooh. Tonight. attack? Don't move your eyebrows like that.
No.
8.
8. As you try to remember, you take a point of psychic damage.
Oh my god.
It literally hurts to try to think about
Glarnock.
it. And you're just overcome with visions of shadows, smoky abominations, monsters rising out of magma, horrific, bloody, fire-based deaths. It's only for a moment, but you realize you probably shouldn't try to figure out too much about this, especially while you're here.
Yeah.
Because you've
Poetry,
recalled
give him a hug.
things.
Yeah, no, I 100%.
Oh, big group hug. Oh.
Slurps rubbing your head, just.
Must mutilate everybody.
Must
Uh-oh.
be.
Uh-oh. Is he good?
Where
does
am
he,
I?
Does he normally do
Oh,
that?
don't worry about him. He's fine.
All right.
Get in here, buddy.
Bye.
Where am I?
Get in here.
He's like a
Joe.
giant teddy bear, honestly. Just an
I see.
angry teddy.
He's the biggest sweetie.
So I think, Galanik, you realize at least while you're here, if you probably shouldn't try to remember too much about being here. It's gonna be tough for you at certain points, depending on what happens. But if you don't think about it too hard, you're probably not gonna hurt too much.
Okay. Can I tell them what I felt and saw when I jumped after Mako and then he left and I went down the hallway and killed that guy and then...
Sure. Yeah, I think you've told them before.
What?
All right.
Oh, when we first came, when we cleared the hall.
What
Yeah.
happened?
I jumped after Mako and then he left and I started walking down the tunnel and felt the same exact feeling that I'm feeling now. And I keep on feeling every time it's the closer I get down that tunnel, the more it consumes me.
But it's a tunnel at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, so
Okay.
there's that pit where all those little fire creatures were that all exploded.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a rubble and then the door to the tunnel.
That's
And
right.
the door, when you open the front door, there's a door right on the first floor that leads to that room that leads to the tunnel.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, shall we? We can't really make a plan if we don't know what's down there. So like, I'm guessing we just like sneak in the area, try to get an idea of what's going on.
I think we
from
need to
there?
do some recon, yeah. I think we need to get a little closer and see kind of what we're working with and see if maybe there's, because if I remember right, it was all rubble. So I do kind of want to, oh God, the bear, I forgot about the bear.
Bear, where's the bear?
Oh,
The bear probably left. He's probably gone.
Good for the bear.
he's around back.
Oh,
The bear's still there?
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. If you don't tie him up,
did you name him?
we just call him Bear.
I can
That's
find out his real
odd.
name. I ritual cast speak
Bear's a
with
good
animals,
name.
and I'm
He's
like,
like, I thought you guys were about to go to on a dangerous mission.
Yeah, but then you
No,
mentioned
we're
that
gonna
there's
talk
a
to
bear.
Bear.
Oh,
for an
there's
hour.
Okay, all right,
always
all right,
time
mission
for
first,
shenanigans.
mission first. Okay, I gotta speak to the bear. Ritual cast bear. goes
you
back
just
to-
hear a bellow from behind the hill that says, "My name's Luther."
Luther. His
Good
name's
hair
Luther.
name.
Luther's. Hi, Luther. I'm Dwayne. We'll probably meet later, but we have cool stuff to do.
You have a cool name.
You have a cool name, man.
He says, "Thank you."
Love you.
Aw,
All right, Luther the bear. Great, awesome.
I
Yeah.
love him.
All right. So what
Did
kind
he
of
bite me?
You guys head down into going through this door. You make a right and look down a very long corridor made entirely out of stone, singed and fleckled with flickering light of torches spread out every 10 to 20 feet. And as you look down into the darkness as this corridor slants down away and into the ground in front of you, you feel the heat and the power coming from within. And you brace yourselves. And that's where we're going to end.
Everybody's buttholes just.
Mm-hmm.
Luther?
And yeah, for Luther.
For Luther.
And yeah, so just so you guys know, all the cool stuff I've been giving you, everything from the Storage Wars auction and all the items and every other little thing, that's for this.
Here we go.
So strap in. It's gonna
I'm
get
glad
messy.
Poetry didn't grab
Strapped
any
in.
of that.
Mm-hmm.
This is our first temple, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've not had any of the temples yet.
Nope, this is the first big one.
You taking out 2
Wow.
outposts. This is the first temple.
That's exciting.
So
It's a
excited.
boss fight.
So I'm just saying.
It's been 3 months in real game time.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be. You guys got a bunch of scrolls and magic items and all sorts of stuff from all different places. Now is the time to use them. So you know, I don't want to hear a bunch of complaining that it was too hard. You didn't have it. It wasn't fair.
I don't have enough magic items,
We're
Ace.
gonna
I gave you
complain.
so much shit.
Can we level up?
No, you just leveled up.
We level up
You
again.
can level up if you survive this. How about that?
Oh, fuck.
There's a lot of shit down there. Just we're waiting
Gotta
for
have
you.
each other's back.
All right, if
Someone
I
needs
die, I'm
healing.
coming back as
We gotta
Percival's
heal.
Oh, death. No,
As
death.
Percival's what?
Revenant.
Oh, Revenant. Sure, he's gonna break out of the glass. I love that. Yeah. To avenge
Pops
Gawain.
out a level 8 storm sorcerer. Just
That's so rad. Anyway, thank you guys for playing with me. Once again, I am Ace, the game master. I'm your friendly neighborhood game master. I run D&D professionally for these fools, but also maybe for you. So if anyone wants to play D&D with me, let me know. But I'd be nothing without these lovely players who will now go around and introduce themselves as people rather than as characters. Starting with Esme. Esme is played by January. January,
Hello.
what's your stuff?
I'm on TikTok at Dang It Design. or no, Dang It January. I am on Instagram at Dang It Design, and my website is dangitdesign.com.
There you go. Should I just do it? I feel like I remember it better than you do now.
I'm
It's because you usually do it.
I know,
so
he
I,
threw you
felt
off.
on the spot. I was like, ah.
But
All
also,
right.
to be fair, you do say it once a week for the past year.
That's
so-
true. Yeah, for the past 47 sessions now,
Yeah.
roughly. All right. Poetry is played by Kirby, who is at Putterman5000. Thank you, Kirby. Boneless is Mary at mostlyasian.tm on Instagram. Glarnock is played by Matt. Just kidding. There is no Matt. There's only Glarnock. And Gawain is played by Alex. If you want to get in touch with Alex, you need to buy the middle seat on your next JetBlue flight. And then just kick the front seat real hard 37 times. And when Alex will turn around and ask you and shush you. And that's how you get in touch with him.
I've also heard that if you eat a handful of edibles, you'll see him inside on the inside of your eyelids.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
also true. That's
I've heard
another.
that
That's an
also.
alternate method. Once again, thanks to anybody that watched with us. Thanks to anybody that watches later.